So last time, you guys defeated the skeletal remains of a blood cultist deep underneath the village of Dusk Hollow. You repaired the ley lines. You discovered hidden treasures, hidden compartments. The land seemed to have healed itself upon the ley lines being freed from the grasp of the blood cult. You go up and you all have a celebratory party within yourselves with Phil from the tavern. He made sure you guys were all well fed. And then as you go in for a good night's sleep, you all have the same dream at the same time about Adrian, and Adrian giving you a warning about stop doing what you're doing, stop healing the land, or else he's coming. When you wake up with a slam of Adrian's hands on the ground, all of you wake up with a shunt, but Etherian, your nose was bleeding and it was not stopping. After finally getting that to stop, Solari went out to check and see how everything was outside, and you all fell back to asleep.
So sorry.
You're fine.
Hold on.
Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Ethereum, go ahead and give me a constitution saving roll. Constitution. Con roll. Nine. What is
9?
9? Okay.
He said, no, I will not.
You wake up. You actually, in the midst of that, like in between when you're awake and sleep, you feel like a really hard thud against your chest, and you sit up with a start, and you're holding onto your chest. And as you look around, everyone else is still sleeping, but from your chest down to your torso, you feel like you're just being split open, like something is trying to pull itself out of your body.
As I'm sleeping or when I wake up?
Like in that in between, what do you do?
So if I'm in the in between, consciously, what am I seeing anything?
You are seeing the room, and you're seeing everybody sleeping.
Okay. So I guess first thing I do is look down and hold my upper part of the shirt to make sure nothing's actually tearing me open or something. So it's right down the chest part. So yeah, I'd look, make sure my chest cavity is okay.
As you look down, you're noticing that your nose is bleeding again. But when you look down, you see a soft glow in the center of your core.
Is it like a ball?
Mm-hmm.
Color?
It's like a blood orange, blood red, glowing from beneath the skin. It's like your skin is translucent, but you can see that glow underneath your skin.
Everyone else is still sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
I will grab the rag again and start wiping my face and holding the rag to my nose. I don't wake anybody up. Especially if am I in pain still?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not in pain. I'm bleeding. It's still something that needs to be figured out. There's not really anything that we can do permanently. I don't want them to sleep with us. So I'll just kind of sit there and cover my nose and keep going over stuff from yesterday until they get up.
And your breathing starts to come down, almost like you're coming down from a panic attack, and your breathing starts to settle and you're coming down from it. It's still the early morning time, like probably around 4 in the morning, to where you were able to get enough sleep.
I'll just I'll stay up, have Ignis with me, pretty close. Right, I'll have him come back to Owl Form to take the time to do that, and then have him just perch with me and read and just wait and watch over everyone.
Ignis, as he's on your shoulder, kind of like leans down, puts his head into your temple.
So consciously just kind of lean into him as well, and just always embracing his company.
All right, you three, each of you roll me a d20.
16.
Oh gosh.
1.
No way.
15. All right.
Bad
this
baby.
is important.
You're good. Selka, as you wake up, you hear the cooing of an owl, and you recognize the owl to be Ignis. And as you wake up, you can smell in the air blood.
Yeah, I do.
And with Vale's help, you guys have done this enough together that you're able to, in tandem, sense things. While you're smelling blood in the air, Vale is also sensing a tinge of panic.
Like Vale is panicked, or
Like she's sensing that there's panic. Like,
from Atherian.
exactly.
Okay. I feel like she'll wake up like kind of slowly for a second, but then she like almost like robotic. Like her head just goes straight to you, because I feel like she already kind of knows where you're at in the room because of Vale. So she's just staring at you. You still got the.
You say, well,
she's gonna get up. She's gonna get up and she's gonna pat over and she's gonna take the rag. And she's just gonna see if you're like freely bleeding from your nose.
what is it at? So bleeding really bad?
Not bad,
I'm just like,
but it's dripping. It's slowed down. Imagine it's not a faucet anymore, it's like a slow drip.
still need to go a little bit more.
Why?
Oh, whatever happened with Adrian seems to have affected me more than I thought.
And can she see any particular glowing about him?
Give me a perception check.
Okay, come on. Hold on.
Look! Roll again. Hey, can Vale roll perception?
8. Vale, what do you see? I don't see anything.
You look at Atherian, and he's at this point he's calmed down, but Vale can sense like a shake in his heart, and she's kind of like imagine like a bug that's sitting down and it's going like really like vibrating back and forth, and your eyes start to like shift for a moment, but then it focuses on Atherian's chest. So when you woke up, would you say like maybe you like opened up your shirt a little bit and you were like looking down, or did you pull up?
I have like a not a full button down, but it's like goes like right here. So I just kind of went like this and look down, but then just let it go back and fall to my chest.
You don't see a glow, but you can see that his shirt and his clothing is really disheveled, more so than just sleeping.
Okay. She's touching you on your boobies. And she's like not looking at you, but she's like just looking at your chest, and she's like feeling his heart.
At this point, his heart is not in a normal rhythm. It's in a heightened state. We're probably talking, instead of like the normal maybe 70 to 90 beats per minute, we're probably looking at 120 to 130. So it's pretty high, but it could be higher due to his species.
Okay. She's not gonna care about that. So her hand is still there, and she's like gonna look around the room, and everything else looks normal.
So
Nobody's
far.
in here. You know.
Yeah, those two are still safe.
Yeah. Okay.
You're safe.
So, you okay?
Your heart beats like a rabbit.
Just a bad dream. And we all have bad dream.
And the other hand will go to her heart. Real slow, unassuming.
Oh yeah, you're as cool as a cucumber.
Yeah.
Why?
Why is my heart? I didn't think it was going to affect me anymore. So it startled me. It felt like it was more pain than it actually was when I was sleeping. But I was fine when I woke up. Yes.
Does it hurt?
No. I'm alright. It'll fade again.
Would she, like, I don't know. Is there, like, any weird little remedy that she would know of? Like, living on her own? Like, say she got a cut or something. Like, I know it wouldn't be, like, a typical person's, but, like, is there, like, mud she could try to put up his nose? Like, like...
With packing wounds,
Mhm.
yes, but with a nosebleed, it's kind of as if like you just know like with a nosebleed, like tilting the nose up and then holding is the best way to fix it. But you don't really know anything other than that.
Okay. So, you never took the rag back, right?
No, I did. I was like, I need it just a little bit longer.
Oh, okay. So are you holding it up to your nose?
Yeah, it's got a slight tilt back. It's not like looking
Just
down.
going to your head back further. She'll just stare at you.
Thank you, Silk. You okay? I'm alright. If I were to know any better, it seems like you're worried.
It is best for us to all be of help.
No, is that because we're useful to each other? Or because we're friends?
Friends.
That was with a question mark, by the way.
You know, like family. Like you and Vale.
That is different.
Let me reword it. You're fascinated with deaths, yes.
Sorry. Yes.
If one of us were to die, how do you think it'd make you feel? Would you want us back? Or would you be okay just moving along?
I have always moved on.
You have, yes. But if one of us that you've been traveling with, so it'd be me, Fifi, Solara, say we fall and die, we don't get back up. Would you want us back up?
She'll probably be like quiet for a little bit.
I have to think about it.
I would take that as a partial yes. Because if you have to think about it, there's more feeling to us than you think. Otherwise, you wouldn't want. You just let us be and keep going. But if you're enjoying our company, it's the best you can. And also, as you rush to my side, not just because of the blood, and just because of your curiosity, but also to try to help. And as he tilts his head back, as you just showed, that means you have genuine care. You actually care for my well-being, just as I care for yours. And I always want to keep you safe. Small steps.
She doesn't nod or anything. She looks at you for a second. And I think she'll kind of look back to the others.
Give me a perception.
5! Literal again! I have one eye closed. Let me do it with the other eye.
I don't see anything.
Oh, motherfucker! That's fine. Okay. So she'll look over, look at them. Curious. And then I think she's just gonna sit at your feet. And not say anything.
Is she looking up at me?
No.
Or like the other direction?
Yeah, she's like, if you're sitting right here, she'll be like sitting like, kind of like how my dog sits on my feet. Like she's like sitting right there, but she's like looking the same way you're looking. Because she's gonna ponder. She's pondering life right now.
As she does that, I'll lower my head just a little bit and I'll look down. A slight smile on my face, just making her think about that.
Give me a perception.
Perception.
What did I miss?
Six.
Fifi, you've been awake for the past 10 minutes.
Oh, Fifi!
And you're just watching, and no one's noticing that you're awake yet.
You're a sneaky bitch. You know that? You like sneaking around, getting under blankets.
During that time while they're talking, do you do anything? Or like they see nothing, and they're just talking. Do you do anything when you first wake up?
So remind me, is Fifi's on the bed
Mm-hmm.
now? Excuse me. Could I, with their low perceptions, like while they're talking, like she crept off the bed and behind it, and like that's why I didn't see her, but also didn't know that she wasn't on the bed anymore. And she's on the ground. I'm gonna say, yeah, she wild shapes into her squirrel form. Or like her little chipmunk red squirrel. And she's just she's creeping along the edge of the room to get closer to them. Because she doesn't want to intrude, but she wants to hear more. She's like, what is he hearing and talking about? And why isn't Selka answering? And she's getting real close, and like she's like at their feet now. And like, you know, Selka's real zoned in. And I think she's gonna start climbing up the arm of the chair that Ethereum's on. And she's just, you see her little paws. She's creeping, you know, when like the cats, they think that you're not watching. And she's getting closer and closer, like up to his shoulder. And I think she's gonna like bite into the rag a little bit, just like wrestle it away.
Like, do I feel this tugging on the rag?
You feel like a tiny tug.
Evie, what are you doing?
She tugs it again.
Just gonna like bring up my other arm, just like I had to do
No,
it.
you feel her little paws touching your face.
Oh, that's so cute.
But it's also like if there's any still like wet blood, it's like making little handprints. Just like getting up close.
Well,
Maybe
we
like
need to wake up.
I think she'll like climb on top of your head and start like
She ain't one.
touching your nostrils.
Yeah.
Really investigating.
Like
Why is he
sticking her
still
nose up.
bleeding? Is he dying?
Okay, it's okay. I'm gonna like switch you on the top, like where you're on the top of my head, and just kind of like.
You hear the little chitters.
That was pretty good. I closed my eyes. It's like you're with this spoon.
But now she's just like zoned in on Selka.
It's just the top of her head, baby. She's looking somewhere. I'm balding, don't tell me.
So Laura, at this point, you wake up.
Finally.
What you see is when you first wake up, it's dark and your eyes are adjusting, but you see a little red squirrel like in Ethereum's hand, and she's touching Ethereum's face, and you can hear him mumbling, but you don't see Zelka or where she's at yet.
Is she in bed also? I don't remember where she was.
I want to say like Ethereum was in the armchair. You were in like on the side couch.
Okay.
And then like Selka made a little bed, and then Fifi was in the bed.
Okay. So I think should like sit up and just kind of like stare.
Do I notice she's awake?
Yes.
She's like, oh,
I think I slept better than you. What happened?
I think Adrian affected me more than I thought.
This guy's becoming a problem.
Yeah, he is. However, he wants us to stop, so we need
So
to
we're not.
keep pressing forward. People only tell us to stop when they're scared or threatened. I've lived my life long enough being bullied. Don't want to do it anymore.
I understand the feeling. And I think it needs to be said, and I think we all know that this journey could be our last. And we have to be able to accept that. I don't want it. But it's getting dangerous, and it's only gonna get more dangerous.
You're right. It's what I was talking to Salka about. And he doesn't like hand on like kind of lightly like brushes your hair. It's like a kind of the same way Solara did when you were going to sleep that one day. So he kind of like lightly brushes your hair in that like maternal kind of way. I was having a conversation with Salka about that. Fifi just now woke up. Oh my God.
With red paws.
I thought about it. Even before I left, any trip you take away from safety, you never know what's going to happen. But I feel like we stick together as we have with him, right?
We definitely have a better chance.
Speaking of, we're going to be heading to the lake, right? For you?
I'd
You
like
don't,
to.
you don't have to give me all the details, but do you know what we can expect?
I don't know if I know. Looking for a person, and the last place I saw, seen. shit, I can't remember. What was found? The necklace, right?
Mm-hmm. One of Damon's necklaces that he would never take off. He would always wear
They found his necklace on the bank. And I'd like to see if I can find any clues or track him. I doubt he's still there.
Is he good about covering his tracks usually?
And he would never take this off. So something's happened.
When we get there, I feel like I have some methods I can use to maybe help pinpoint.
I would think if he was in trouble, he would try to leave a clue behind as well. Maybe that's why the necklace was left.
Could be, especially if you know what it is. Is that something your kind that you're with do? Do they usually leave something behind to let the others know?
Well, I've never had this situation happen before, but I think he would leave behind something to let me know.
I'm not really too familiar with the wooded area, or the lake for that matter. At least if there's anything on the bank, and depending on how long it's been, if there's any tracks left, I at least can. It may not be very perceptive, but I do have ways magically to at least help track things.
Usually I have a knack for finding what I'm looking for, so hopefully between the two of us, we can figure something out.
I'm sure we will.
You hear some little chittering.
And Fifi too.
Between all four of us, we'll figure something out.
Slugga also chitters like a shit. The four of us, we're a good team. I think we can all do it.
She launches herself off your bed. Kind of scampers over to you.
Is she a flying squirrel?
Oh.
Where is she coming to?
To your shoe. I think she's just kind of like sitting on top of your shoe.
I think she'd lean down and put her hands out to see if you go in them. And then she'll put you on her shoulder.
Her tail's just.
Red mushroom spoiler.
Are there, where we're at, are there any like nuts or berries or anything around or anything that Slara would be able to see?
Yeah, like along when you first come in, it's kind of like a little welcome area, and one of the baskets, when Phil delivered some like the ice cream, he also left behind like a little like basket of fruit and like some almonds and like little nuts.
I think Slara would get out, walk over, get the container, open it, and get out a couple and hand them to Fifi. How's your nose stop bleeding?
Is this
It's slowed way down. You can tell that it's still like a drip, but like it's almost done.
like
You can tell that it's near the end.
tail end? A little wet, but
Well, when it's all the way done and we're ready, maybe that can be our next destination.
make sure we have everything we need before we leave. Make sure we're stocked up, ready to go. Enjoy a nice little bit of comfort until we get back to the woods.
As you guys sit, you can see the sun start to come through the curtains as the morning golden hour peaks. Is there anything else that you guys would like to say or do to each other before you walk outside?
I think Phoebe would take the little nest that she was given. Because you have like a hood. Yeah, she's going into your hood.
Okay.
You just see like a little fluffy red tail just. And as you start to pack up, you go outside. The difference from when you went to bed to now is almost like night and day. The grass is green, everything is vibrant. There are people outside, and go ahead, everybody, give me a perception check. Bam! 11.
Now I get a 20.
Ah,
9.
Duty 20.
Nice. With your guys' group average, you all notice that over in the far corner where there was the dead, rotting crops, that everything is starting to, there's no dead spots anymore, but things are starting to perk up and be lively. It's not completely 100%, but you can tell at this point it's at a good like 70%, like it's coming back and things are starting to get healthier, and you can tell that the land is starting to feel better here in Dusk Hollow. And as you all come out and you shut the door, you hear Phil behind you. Breakfast?
Probably wouldn't hurt to have a nice meal before we go.
Agreed.
I already got it already, freak one. So Phil takes you over to his tavern, and when you all walk in, it looks like he's been up. It looks like he hasn't slept. It's clean, it's bright, it smells good inside. And at the table where you guys had dinner, loaded, you notice that, Selka, you notice that one of the plates has tons of bacon piled on top of it. And lots of fruits, veggies, nuts. But also you see a plate of like venison and eggs, family style. Well, I knew you guys would be leaving here soon, so I wanted to make sure you had something to eat before you left.
It's very much appreciated.
Yeah. Because of you folks doing what you did, our land, our crops are getting better, so we're gonna have food, and then we'll be able to get to the lady and see if we can get back on the trading route instead of just being lapped over, so we can start making money for the village again. So it's the least I could do.
It's very much appreciated. Seriously, it's no problem. I'm glad to help.
Appreciate it. I know Cynthia was planning on stopping by. I think both sisters wanted to come in and wish you farewells here in a little bit. But eat. Can I get you any to drink?
Give me milk.
Yeah.
Sounds good right now.
does Salva know what milk is?
You know what? Should we not? Much a ponder on that one. Anything else? Anything else to drink?
Do you have any coffee?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Coffee, milk.
You see Fifi as a squirrel pop out of Solar's hood.
Do you have badger milk?
That's the most you would know of.
There's a talking squirrel in your hood.
A friend.
Who's the other one? The 7-foot pretty lady.
That's her.
Oh. No badger milk. But
We'll find you some badger milk soon. I'm sure you'd find it in the city.
no badger milk. Got regular milk. Got heifer milk.
Can you bring us out a little bit and give her a try?
Yeah.
They look similar to us, especially my face, but they're on 4 legs. So on my own.
I don't know if I want help from you.
It's not from me, it's from the movement. Think of it like a badger, but it's just a bigger creature.
Just give her a try. If you don't like it, you don't have to drink it.
Do you want to try mine?
You want to try his
No.
milk?
From the glass that's coming, not me.
The white stuff in the glass that's coming.
Get your foot out of your mouth, bro.
Arian doesn't think about that.
Phil comes back. He comes back with a carafe of coffee and a couple of mugs, and like a pitcher glass of milk and some glasses, and he sits it there. Right? If you need anything else, let me know.
Thank you.
And then he goes back into the kitchen.
They're gonna pour a small little bit into a cup.
She's got like her front paws like all the way in, and like she's like bent at the waist, and her tail's kind of out. Really getting in there. Comes back, there's kind of milk all over her now. It's okay.
It's different, but I'm sure.
And then she just face first. She's just under the milk. It's
You
good.
want to try some? It's good to help your bones be stronger, typically, or also heal your muscles.
It is a potion.
No, it's just a natural drink, but it helps.
She loves it.
I was saying, even she likes it, odd she don't like it. I ordered 18.
Do you want more? I fill the glass all the way up this time.
Cool.
To the extent of like what you have drank out in the forest, water.
Yeah.
Water, and maybe secretly occasionally some nips of blood to give you different nutrients, but
You just see like her eyes are in the cup, like it's just like that for a little bit. And she puts it on. She also has a belt mustache.
anything you guys would like to discuss during breakfast?
She's grabbing handfuls of shit
All the bacon.
and venison, chunks of it.
It's a nice big old breakfast.
I mean, not there. What we did. Seems small, but to them it's big. I think that's exactly why we keep pushing forward. I don't think they ever expected anyone to figure it out. They seem arrogant enough.
There is another problem. When you're not here, then you die.
I mean, it's a problem for anybody. Even if we were here, they could die.
It is nature.
It is nature.
Swig of milk.
As you guys finish breakfast, my brain is going blank. We have Cynthia and who else?
Oh crap, my brain went blank too.
I have to look it up.
I've got it here.
Yeah, you're fine.
Lost it.
Cynthia.
Greta?
That sounds
There
familiar.
it is.
Yeah,
Cynthia and Greta.
Thank God for Solara.
the two sisters walk in, and Cynthia puts her hands on her hips. I go, thought we might find you here. It looks like Phil is feeding you the whole village.
I very much appreciate it.
Oh, of course. I mean, obviously, anything that we can do for what you guys have done for us.
We told him, seriously, no problem at all. I'm just glad we could help.
And the two sisters, they pull, like, kind of like you guys are sitting like this, but like a larger table. The two sisters pull up a chair, each on this side. And we might have discussed a little bit what was down there. What was causing, I think, the excitement. I can't remember if we even asked. Like,
Some undead magic from the blood cultists, and they're affecting the ley lines.
And I don't think it's just here. I think it's all over the land.
well, the ley lines do spread across the entire land of Alithia, but I'll be honest, I thought a little bit of it was hogwash, because you don't see them for yourself, and you just think that bad things happen, not because of magical ley lines and cultists trying to keep the land dying, but I guess legends are true. It's kind of disappointing.
Unfortunately, it is.
Why would somebody want to keep the land sick?
Some people draw power from sickness.
That makes sense. And then Greta comes up. Anything from the general store that you guys need? I'll gladly give you any supplies. Of course, you only fixed us yesterday, so my stock is pretty low, but if you need any information, maybe I can be helpful, especially you were talking about going near the lake where
We are.
that locket was from. I don't know much, but when I do go out, and I usually try to find trinkets. A lot of stuff gets abandoned out in the woods because forests around here are pretty special. When I went there, it was thrashed, like there was a fight. But the lake is called the Weeping Lake. And I myself have seen it, but I haven't gotten close enough because it gives me not great feelings. Some people say, because the water is so still that it just reflects the moon and the stars. We've lost a lot of lives to that lake, so a lot of people tend to drown in that area. So if you're strong swimmers, be careful. But it's circled by black pines. A heavy fog is like along the banks of it. But that's really all I know, unfortunately.
Is it often that people return from it?
Usually if parties, not the whole parties, tend to come back. We've had a couple of survivors that have made their way to town and then they've left. But the information that I've been able to gather from them is they hear songs within the fog, and some people become like entranced, and then they hear screams, water splash, and then nothing. but then the water is as still as glass.
Would your studies, would Aetherian have ever read of anything that did that?
Give me a history check.
Has Fifi encountered that in Radar? Or being like it?
A history check.
24.
Okay.
Hmm.
So with Aetherians, you the footprint, the blueprint that they're kind of laying out, you're not familiar with. The only thing that you can think of is when you were studying a book on like creatures, people that maybe Schmendrick has journaled into. The only thing that comes to mind for you is with the singing and the trance, like a siren comes to your mind.
At 14, I have a -3.
Oh, damn.
For Fifi, you would remember something similar, but to you, with the Feywild, a lot of people sing. You hear a lot of cheerful singing, but then when you hear them say singing and then screaming, you also think of like a couple of things that you've run into but actively avoided after the first time of meeting them is sirens comes to your mind.
Is there any... They're usually ocean creatures or bigger areas, but is there any history of like sirens or siren-like creatures in the lake?
Not that I've heard. No one's ever seen anything with their eyes. They always just say they hear.
So, means you're gonna have to be extra careful not to trust what you hear. You don't want to have the cliff thing happen again, okay? That way nothing happens to you.
Do you have any wax or anything at your shop?
Like candle wax kind of thing?
That might work. Wondering if there's something we could stick in our ears.
Nothing like that, but I mean, could always try like a candle wax, but be careful. I don't know a lot about that. If it is that, I'll be honest, that is way above, like, I don't know much about that.
Oh, thank you. I think so, maybe. I do have a candle.
Always something to try, like warm it up, hold it up, maybe.
So
If
I'm
anything,
thinking-
fingers and cloths would probably be better.
I want my hands though.
I think Fifi kind of starts scampering over to her. You know, she's not gonna go over the food. She'll be polite. She'll go under the table and kind of like just start scampering up her leg.
Oh.
How are your forests?
Well, you tend to run into things you don't normally see on a daily basis. I have seen rains where, like, the water's a little thick. I have seen, I've heard of the winds singing songs, and there's been, unfortunately, a couple of people that, as they come into town, their partners went over the cliff because they heard and they were like entranced. So like weird winds and something that I have heard from travelers is that as you start walking, it's about a 5-day trek to get to the lake from here. There's an abandoned farmhouse probably about like halfway through, and there's like scarecrows, but I've only heard that they like look at you, but I haven't heard like if they like attack or anything like that. Also pixies, firefly pixies in the night. So unfortunately, the unpredictability of the forests is getting a little outrageous. It's not like your normal trek in the woods where you only have to worry about deer and bears.
Kind of backtracking a little bit. I know Selka at one point rolled a little high on perception when she was looking at the crops. Did she notice any cotton plants?
You know what? Yeah, maybe like a small corner.
That's what I was saying. We can make our own cotton balls.
Good thinking.
Yeah. I feel like there was some wild cotton in the marshes around where she would have explored, and she would have been like, what is?
And they would have here at least, so then that way they could use it for fabric.
Mhm.
Actually, you two give me a history check as well.
Big like.
9.
9.
It's my favorite number today.
11!
So 9 and 11.
9/11. Make a wish.
Bad joke.
Okay.
Not where I thought you were going.
I don't know.
I thought it was funny. I like dark
Oh, I do too.
humor.
Okay.
I've seen so much 9/11 stuff today. Everybody's thinking about it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Have you also dealt with 9/11 today? So, Laura, you were trying to think back on maybe any of like the hunts that the other men have gone on, or part of your group to maybe go look for bounties and stuff. You're not remembering anyone talking about Weeping Lake or sirens. Selka, in your mind, in the back of your mind, Vale kind of like moves a hair on the nape of your neck, and you can faintly remember where your monastery is at. You've explored pretty far, but you can remember. It's like Vale's opening up a tiny memory in the back of your mind, and you can you remember hearing something when you were younger as you were walking fog, and as you're exploring your monastery, like humming, like a humming, singing kind of thing.
Okay.
It was like when you first started like getting to know the monastery and you weren't afraid of exploring. You didn't know your boundaries yet.
Okay. Okay. What a spooky evening.
So, just wanted to come and say thank you, and if there's anything you need, let us know. But we'll let you finish your breakfast. Just be careful if I don't get to see you before.
You've traveled the woods quite a bit then. Any recommendations to stave away any unwanted attention?
Some things it's best to just ignore, because more than likely it's just illusions. But if you do explore, keep your wits about you. there hasn't been anything on the outskirts that has been dangerous. More like tricks of the mind,
Just like
illusions.
a prank, essentially, of people.
The most dangerous thing that I've heard of in this area is Weeping Lake.
Okay. So we have two very curious members in the party. Most likely, if they get curious and they just take some time out of our travel more than getting injured or anything. Because the last one we ran into, they had tried to lure little Selkie here off a cliff.
Now that one I is dangerous. That one I've heard a few people falling off the ledge.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure. Obviously, with travelers, it's usually not guaranteed safety, but if there's just anything, precautions we can take.
Just keep all your senses open, unfortunately, is all I can really advise.
Thank you.
Do you happen to have any special kind of arrows?
Unfortunately, no. Just like looting camps and stuff. A lot of magical items or anything special doesn't get left behind. So it's just regular arrows. Do you have enough?
I think I do, but I can always take more if you would like.
Yeah. Before you all head out, feel free to swing by. Take your time, no rush. You're just
I think she'll go up to her ear and she'll whisper.
Shake his hand. He has a really good handshake.
He has a very good handshake.
And then she hops down once they connect hand and she just runs across like a bridge.
You sneaky.
She's a smart one.
Very tricky.
She's very tricky.
Stay a while.
And then both of them go ahead and get up and put their chairs back and see y'all soon. Take your time. And then
Bacon grease all over.
Yeah. Wash it down with some milk. It's just a mess.
what does Silka think about milk?
I think she likes it. I think she does. It's like flavorful water.
And Fifi liked milk.
Imagine milk butter.
Can you produce milk as a batter?
I didn't have any babies.
Do you have to have
That would be
babies?
wild if you could, as a badger, make milk and save it for your squirrel self. That would be so weird.
Yeah, it's like you're drinking yourself. Okay. Well, freaky, we'll think about it. we'll ponder that
She's
as
from
well.
the Feywild, I don't know.
As breakfast starts coming to an end, is there anything that you guys would like to talk about before you decide to get up?
We got everything covered.
Phil comes out and he starts clearing off the plates, and he says his gratitude, and you guys get up and you start heading out for the day. You're outside. Is there anything that you want to do?
I'm going to the field.
You're going to the
I'm
field?
going to the field. She don't say anything, she just goes.
Do we have rations?
I have a lot of bacon.
You have a lot of bacon. See, I think. Maybe I don't. I thought I had some. Maybe I'm out. So probably getting rations would not be a bad idea.
Where's their berries nearby?
Dirty berries.
Before we leave, could we get some food to go?
Oh, of course. So Phil goes back in and he comes back out with like a couple of boxes.
If I see Sokka take off to the field,
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
Sokka.
slowly, but like give her some distance. But I'm gonna go with her.
Phil hands you a couple of boxes. One's full of bacon and one's full of like other meats.
Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
She'll put it in her pack.
If you're going to the field, like, what are you doing?
She's just walking. She's just
Just walking.
yeah. She's not like running in a
Okay.
panic. She's just walking up to the field. She's gonna look for that cotton.
He's gonna close the distance then. Not fast, but just like in his.
You got a large stride.
So just a little bit faster than normal walking speed to get to you, and then when I get to you, just walk in step with you. What you looking for? Hmm. No, if we look. I don't know if we'll find it here. We can try.
And what other little treats do they got in the field?
Mainly in this field, it's just wheat, corn, cotton. So a lot of like more or less like dried vegetables for grains and starches.
Does Fifi know what cotton is?
You know what? Let's odd or even. Go ahead and roll.
Even is no.
Oh.
She knows what cotton is.
Oh, excellent. They have magic fairy cotton.
You can remember some of the animals bring in like
Bedding.
bedding, nesting birds. A lot of the birds would have brought in cotton.
Oh, yeah. Those smart birds. So she was on Ethereal's shoulder, but now she's like on top of his head, and she's scouring the fields.
And I guess Laura's gonna head out that way since everybody else
I was
already.
gonna say,
Yeah.
Phil gave you the boxes, and you looked around, and you see Etherian's tall form start heading down the walkway, and you would assume that Fifi and Selka are in front of him. So you start heading and following him.
She's grabbing a couple corns too. Putting them in her pack. Does she see anything special in her pack? Something that was snuck into her pack in the night?
Why are you asking me?
Because you took something that I gave to somebody and you said you're going to give it back. It's a femur bone.
Did I put it back in there?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you did. I
would think I would
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
You snuck before bed to do it.
Should we see your bone in there?
Yep. When you open your pack, you just see your femur bone in there.
Are you next to me?
It was not sufficient.
What do you mean?
I left
Oh,
it is back.
you're meant to have
Corn.
it.
So you take a couple pieces of corn.
Yeah.
Cotton. Take a good handful of cotton.
Yeah, we got cotton. Yeah. She just has like these 2 handfuls of cotton. She looks up at Therian. Got big ears.
Cool.
Or one more handful. Just to make sure. Oh, Phoebe has big ears too. One more handful. So we got 4 big fat chunks of cotton. That should be enough. Solara has normal ears.
She does.
So I think that's good.
It says 5+ obsidian arrows fire. Brett will add come out of the well.
Mm-hmm.
Did I get those in there?
I think
Yeah.
I had you guys add them. So you did get 5 fire arrows from the room downstairs in the well.
Cotton. Number 5.
You open up your bag, you see the femur, but then also you remember Your skull with the gold tooth.
Oh, I love it. I'll put the cotton in its eye socket. In both of them. For safekeeping.
And that skeleton's been down there long enough that it's been like clean, so it's
I
like a
hope
really
so.
good like safe spot to put stuff in the eye
Ever get
holes.
some funky cotton? Ah.
So we got cotton corn.
Mhm. Alright, and then she'll just look up. Are you here too? Are you still a squirrel?
Yeah.
Can I see you? Where are
Has
you?
it been an hour?
On top of a thing.
It might have been.
Um,
Because we woke
It's-
up, we ate
Having
breakfast, we talked.
It's close. I would say you're probably your body clock. You're probably about 5 minutes away from turning into a
okay, she
to
feels
Fifi.
it. She feels it in her body, so she just launches herself off of Vaporeon and just.
How do you land?
Not overly gracefully, but acrobatic.
I love
But like she's rolling and like everything's flying because she's just a big lady. So
Yeah. She was looking at your ears. Just gauging. She's gonna turn and walk back towards the shop.
So you're heading towards the shop.
Yeah. Where's Solara? She went to the shop? Or is she waiting for us?
Well, I was following you guys around.
Oh,
so-
okay. Well, I feel like it probably wouldn't have taken me too long to get there.
You packed up the boxes and you just see Silk coming straight at you again, but like just walking calmly.
Did you find what you're looking for?
Look in our bag. Giant cotton ball.
Have to practice with those. Make sure it works. To the store?
turn around.
And you guys start walking towards the general store, and you walk in, and the sisters are both sitting there. Greta's behind the counter, and Cynthia's just kind of like poking around, looking at things, and you just hear them mumbling to one another, like, and they're kind of bickering a little bit. But then when you walk in, they're both just all smiles.
You have rations.
Yeah.
It's probably wouldn't hurt for us to stock up. I know we got extra food, but in case we need some more on the way back.
And then Greta goes behind the counter, and she like pulls out like a bag. About 15 rations in there.
How much more?
Nothing.
He's been feeding us for like 2 days.
Yeah, but you also saved our skins. A lot of people come through and they're like, oh, look, a well. And then they just end up getting sick and leaving too. No one's ever tried to at least look into it like y'all have. So I'm not going to sit here and like wee little rations. It's fine.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
That's all it says back.
Is there anything else that we can get for you, or anything you think you might need?
I think so.
Healing potions.
Unfortunately, we don't have anything like that.
You said you did have some regular arrows?
Mm-hmm. And then she the trap door. She goes down. She opens it up and she goes down and she comes up with a pack of like 20 regular arrows.
Thank you.
Little trinkets on the wall.
So the kind of trinkets that you see are like more like sterling and pewter necklaces, maybe a couple of like bracelets. You see like little leather bags, bags that look intricate, but then you see like from intricate to just like little money pouches that are empty. You see like some glass, like a little dish of glass marbles, and then you see like a couple of different candles. Her selection's pretty small.
Yeah, she's just looking.
Just be careful if you go to the lake.
Ooh, thank you for the information that you did give online.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Let's make sure. So making sure we have everything we need since we're not going to be in, most likely, towards any civilization for a week or more.
For 2 weeks.
For 2 weeks.
Oh, Fifi is grinning.
That's it. Yeah. Can't think of anything else, so thank you.
You're welcome. Best of luck to you if you're heading out now.
Thank you.
Come back and visit anytime.
We'll have to come back possibly this way, so if we do, we'll definitely stop and say hello.
Sounds great.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
So we will leave. Get ready to head down the road. We have a map. Yeah, we have a map. I didn't think about it for a second. Yeah. Here.
You have a map. Your little map. Little map. Little map. So as you all start heading out, is there anything that you would like to talk about as you're heading down the way for your first day? Because what we'll do is we're gonna do like a mixture of fast travel and like slow travel. On this first trek, as soon as you leave Dusk Hollow, the world starts to you can tell the difference from when you first came into Dusk Hollow to now. The vibrancy is all connecting. So the vibrancy from Dusk Hollow to the forest entrance is starting to converge and merge together. So you start walking towards the way of the lake. During this part of travel, is there anything that you all would like to talk
The main thing I'm going to mention is we're walking. Fifi, are you normal, Fifi? So I'll look over at Fifi and Saltcast. Illusions in the forest may not be as dangerous as the ones before, but still be careful. Okay? We can be curious, but try to be smart about it. If you want to investigate something, just either say something and give me a tug on my sleeve, and we can go check it out. Okay? Just promise me no wandering off alone. We go together. Promise? I promise you, if you ask us to check something out, we'll do it together.
about? So roll a deception check.
No, she's agreeing.
Now there's something in my head, I was like, I can't talk, she's being honest, not what we'll see.
Completely neutral face.
I
You
know.
can't tell.
I know.
Stupid.
What's as we're traveling for this bit, like what are the woods? The woods look exactly the same as when we came to it.
Mm-hmm. So these ones in this track, it's more green, it's more lush, humid. So you see like areas of moss, puddles of like still water. But it's with it being the time of day that it is, it's not like dark and dusky. You have a little bit more brightness coming through the canopy of the trees.
As we're traveling, and if I see moss, like actual like decent moss, I'll probably grab a few and put it into like a little pouch.
Okay.
But aside from that, keeping an eye out, making sure everything's sound and watching everyone to make sure they're good.
As you guys are walking, you walk for a few hours. Nothing too strange. Go ahead and everyone give me a perception check.
Damn. Trucks.
Uh,
Trucks.
Oh, Falco.
8.
Better than me, homie.
Oh, really?
I go 5th.
11.
Ugh. God.
What check was
Percept.
Come on, Fifi.
18.
Okay.
Okay.
That averages
okay.
out pretty good.
What is the marching order?
I feel like Ethereum would probably be in the back. Just kind of keep an eye on. Like just
I
make
think
everybody
Solara
see.
would be in the front.
Okay. Soka's being very good and staying on track. I'm not wandering.
Fifi, would you say you would place yourself beside Solara or Etherian, or would you say you're near more Selka? Like, where would you place yourself in the...
She'd be as close to the front as possible.
As you're walking through and you're up front with Solara and you're just like, your head's like on a swivel.
She wants to
Because
see
you're
if there's
curious.
Like, any animals, any friends.
You yourself hear imagine like a huff, like out of, and you hear like an inner like, and your ear perks up. And as you're walking, you look over to the left, and next to the tree, you see the white stag.
Big red. She just starts. She's running.
Soka watches her.
Has Solara noticed that she took off?
Oh yeah,
Did you feel a mass
I
gravitate away
I
from
just-
your
I would
woman?
you notice Fifi just kind of like turns off. But with you two, you guys don't see it right away. But when you come back to attention after you pick some moss and Selka, you're really like, there's another word for it, but right now fascinated with Etherian. So like your attention is really on him.
What are you picking up?
Moss.
I want it.
Or some of the small.
And then when you both come back, you see Fifi just kind of going, and Solara just
I think
goes.
as Solara would have went, she would have turned around and she would have like whistled at you guys anyway and been like,
She's just
That
so
was a good
excited
whistle.
to see her friends.
Nice.
Yes.
All right. Here I go. I'm going.
You're going.
Walking slow. I'm not in a hurry.
Walking with Soka. I see Solara's got Fifi.
The kids are accounted for.
Fifi, as you run up to the very familiar white stag, his crown of antlers is just glowing with golds and ivies and mossies, and he just like stands up real tall, chest out, and he just like turns to you and just kind of like turns his head, and you hear in your head, because of your fake connection, you hear in your head, please tell everyone, thank you for healing Dusk Hollow.
Of course.
Hopefully you and your party are going to make and bring change.
Are you gonna help us cure the rest?
There's only so far that I can go. But maybe I'll be behind you. But unfortunately, I cannot help. And as you all come up, you just see Fifi and the stag looking at each other, but you don't hear anything.
I'm gonna miss you.
I'll be behind you.
But we just became friends.
And he kind of like comes down and he like, because he's real tall. Like you're 7'9", 7'4", So you're real tall, but he's just slightly taller because his neck is just like. He comes down and he touches his forehead to yours. And he just kind of like nuzzles in. And like that big, like.
Oh, that makes her melt. Now she's hugging.
Big, like horse face, just big. You know how like big and just strong and just. So he kind of like leans in and comes in. He's like, I'll be around.
She gives like a little puff.
And he kind of like does one of those like clops, like the. And he like stands up real straight, and then like as you guys are coming closer, he just like real tall, proud, like Bambi's dad kind of thing, turns around and he just like looks at all of you, and like each one of you, he like nods.
On that back. Before he starts to like head away, I think if you feel mentally say like one last thing. You promise?
I promise. You'll see me again.
Oh,
Before he does turn, and he turns and he leans towards Selka again.
What?
And just this large, and he comes down to almost a kneel, and he like kind of like nuzzles under your chin, and you just hear, "Be brave." And then he just stands up again with like deer chest plate point in your face. And then he turns, and then he just goes deeper into the woods.
People kind of like turn around, realize that she did just run off from the group. But she won't think about that for longer than like 2 seconds.
Fifi.
He said thank you.
This one was a different one. And he's very well. However, what did we just say that we were going to do?
But he's a friend.
Yes, but you also have to be careful. If there's illusions of somebody trying to be friend, it may not be a good thing.
You didn't feel like an illusion.
This one did not. Regardless, so that way we all can be together and safe, we would have still went to see him. Just,
I was too excited.
I know. Just next time, let us know, and we'll come with you right away. Just a little slower at first, and then once we're all together, then we can run all at once. I'll run with you. Promise. Pinky promise.
This is the best day of Phoebe's life.
Oh.
Just wait till you get to the city. Take it back. That's probably gonna be the worst day of your life, actually. Never mind. Take it back.
With the statement that the stack said to you, Selka, what's Selka doing right
I
now?
don't know. It's weird. Why? What are you talking to me for? Why? You're weird. Because it kind of reminds her where he, like, acknowledged her the last time, too. Well, what do you know? I don't know. You might just see, like, a little crease in between her eyeballs. That's it.
Etherean, you've been paying pretty close attention to Selka, and you're talking to Fifi, but then you look over and you see like Selka just staring at you, but like her crease in between her eyes.
I'm gonna walk up to her and like take my thumb and just like rub at the crease on her. What's wrong?
Do not understand the stack.
I mean, most of us can. To talk to?
Yes.
What is it?
Be brave.
It's a good message going ahead. Dangerous territory.
It's back.
You don't ever get scared usually, do you? In case you ever do, or something scares you or frightens you, or you feel like it's hard to push forward, remember the words. Be brave. Push forward even when it's difficult.
And like, she was looking at you and she was looking at Solara. I was like, why didn't he tell them to be brave? She didn't say that, but.
You still curious? You're fresh to the world, right? You haven't experienced everything yet. You're learning. And we've been teaching you the best we can. There's only so much you can see in books that we can tell you. Some of the things when you experience them. You're starting more than you expect. If you ever feel that, just be brave. I'm sure it's because you're fresh to the world. And your curiosity can get the best of you sometimes. Which isn't always a bad thing. But curiosity can lead to scary things. I think you have no problem being brave.
I was once told to be brave as well.
Are you instead?
No. By something far less cool.
Have you had to?
I think we all have to be brave at some points. Even when we're scared. And I still get scared.
She's gonna like look in the direction of the stag where he was and where he went.
Do I see a little white deer butt going somewhere? Little white deer butts all gone.
You were brave to leave home. It was comfortable and safe. And you left to go to something completely new. It's bravery.
And like it's not like how she normally like touch her scar and stuff, but like just a general area where he was, you know. It's weird. She's never been nuzzled by a giant animal before.
What am I?
You're not a giant deer.
I'm a big lady.
Yeah, but you're not.
You're bovine-like.
But you're not like that. And I don't think you've ever like nuzzled
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
It's been too long.
Guess what's gonna happen tonight?
Nuzzles.
Yeah. As the stag goes off and disappears into the forest, you go ahead and you start. It's starting to turn. We're probably at that like dusk, 7 o'clock. Do you guys want to keep going, or do you want to make it?
How many hours about total have we been traveling?
I would say you guys have been traveling good 7 hours.
And the space we are in is pretty, from what we can tell, safe. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to get settled for the night and then get a nice early start in the morning and have a long day of travel.
I agree. I don't want to be walking through the woods at night.
Each of you give me an investigation check.
really low, but it's still 10.
14.
Need one.
Our poor baby. Fifi, you are just enthralled with the glow of just the most magnificent thing happening to you today. And you just keep thinking about him. You can hear his voice in your head and, you know, the softness of his fur and just really being excited about making a new friend. And
He made a promise.
Mhm.
Miriam made a promise.
So you've just had an all-around really good day so far. And you're just kind of like daydreaming in your head. And you're just following along with everybody. You three, though, as you're talking about getting ready to go into camp, picking a place, all three of you, it's just you're looking, and you all find like a little clearing off the beaten path to not camp on the path. You go in and you find a nice clearing for camp that night.
I think this will work.
I think so too. Get some food before we rest. Just gonna pair off for watches. So, Claire, do you want to be with me or Solara?
Solar.
I'm gonna say that like Phoebe didn't notice them stop, so she's almost like skipping, and she's envisioning her and Aetherian racing.
Do you like run into us or?
Where would you put yourself in the walking? Because I know you said that you were towards the front, but after the stag, where would you have placed yourself?
She would have felt bad about running off, so she would have been like towards the back, second to last.
So you're still following everybody. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Well,
12. As you're walking, you're skipping, you're feeling great. You don't notice that the group is like you know that they're converging and moving off of the path, but you're not really paying attention to the sudden stop, and you just run straight back into Aetherian's back, and it's just kind of like and you guys just collide.
Hi. You okay?
No.
I've got her head.
You're taller than him, aren't you?
yeah, so it's his head.
Oh, I thought you were. I guess you're tall too, so never mind.
I'm over 7 feet too.
Are we stopped?
Yes, never came for them. Me and you are gonna take one first.
So looks at Silka. Do you want me to fill it up for
You can build it for yourself, and I'll sleep in the hole with it.
What? Don't look at me like that. What are you thinking? What are you plotting?
she feels like she won. Okay? She's like, well, he wants to sleep in a hole.
Okay, as long as you're happy. That's all that matters. God, you've just been extra sneaky today. I don't trust it.
I love it.
Ugh.
As you start building camp and you decide on pairing off, who would like to take first watch?
Me and Fifi can take first watch.
Fifi, did you already dig your hole?
Yeah, I think she'll shape into her badger and start digging.
As Fifi's digging, that's where like everybody would like get out some food. Is there anything, I guess, kind of backtrack a little bit while Fifi's digging her hole, is there anything that you all would like to talk about before we start first watch?
think Sophia's just gonna get like her stuff set up. She's just gonna be occupied with that.
Anything for Suara?
I don't think so.
Fifi, you're digging your hole. After you dig your hole and you've got it completed, anything that you would like to do?
I think we should probably look for berries. Choose a little
You
snake.
get your snake out.
A couple slices of bacon.
Little guy starts to slither, and you see
Just
him
kinda
moving.
bouncing.
You just kind of
Are you
thinking.
still a badger?
Just slowly
Woo!
popping.
Just like, and then it like after a good like 50 feet past camp, you come upon like a black raspberry bush.
You know what? Yeah, she's just gonna like dig at the roots and then with her teeth just yank it out of the ground and just bring the bush back.
Like a big old beautiful badger bulldozer.
She's coming back to camp. Like as it's shaking, like berries are falling off.
That's I got like the fucking cutest aggression.
So Fifi comes back with a nice
Nice bush.
nice big bush. Nice big bush.
You shaved your bush.
And everybody notices just Fifi comes in, Badger, and she sits down the berry bush. What do you do?
She's looking at Sophie.
She'll just stare back.
Do you need some berries? And then she'll pick up the trunk with her teeth and she'll just start backing to the hole. She's watching for any reaction whatsoever. She's just inching. She's staying right at the entrance.
You just see like a darkened hole, and you just see like gold amber eyes in the dark. But then like there's the bush hanging out of the.
What did you do? Did you upset her?
Sokka didn't want to sleep in the hole.
Fifi's just staring. It's just we got the Kubrick stare, like the cutest Kubrick stare ever, just looking at you in the darkened hole.
I guess she'll get up.
She inches.
And you see the hole. The hole's it's a big hole, but like you just Fifi's gone, but now you just see like slowly like the bushel is getting through the hole.
How many berries have fallen off? Like all of them.
A lot.
Because she will pick up the berries that are on the ground. And she'll just sit there. She might just be on her haunches and she'll.
Do you
You'll just see the bush slowly coming back out. She puts it off to the side. She won't even look at you anymore.
She's handing berries to you.
She didn't see your hand.
Okay. She's gonna go sit back down.
She starts kind of like circling the perimeter.
Damn it.
She's thinking, like, in her head, she's like, she just didn't like the last hole. If she gives this one a chance. That's exactly why.
Whoa. She's eating her berries.
you two are watching all of this unfold?
While watching it, I'm gonna be taking the time. One, just like admiring, shaking my head, and just like, okay. But I'm gonna turn Ignis into the white fox one. I'm gonna take the time to have him with me and just focus on transforming him into the fox.
We're eating our berries, eating our rations. You two are getting kind of sleepy.
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
go ahead and head on to bed.
Fifi, can I sleep in the hole?
She's not looking at you. She's not looking. She's eating her berries.
So I'll slide in there. She'll put her weapons to the side, but within easy access.
Fifi's badger tail's just like straight up, and she's just kind of like pouncing, hopping around the perimeter.
Anything before bed for you two?
What are you scheming?
Solara, go ahead and give me a wisdom save.
For what? Then okay. Oh, it might
Can I
count.
use that one?
Yeah, let's use that one. It's technically not cocked.
It's not cocked at all. It's just hasn't rolled all the way out. I can see the number.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw.
Mhm.
21.
21. When you first get down into the hole, you're used to tight spaces. But, like, due to Fifi always, considering everybody's sizes, you at first feel like a little rush, but you're just, that you're safe in here. But your mind swings into Damon. Just kind of like one of those thoughts where you're thinking about something, but then all of a sudden you just see his face in your head. And you start to think of him. And you feel like that quiver in your throat. And you're thinking about one of the last times you talked to him. But you're able to push down that emotion and kind of like cough that cry away and just all right, thinking straight. And then before you nestle down to bed, you calm yourself down and go into a nice sleep. Fifi, anything?
Fifi's pouncing around. Ignis is his little fox form that Fifi first experienced in that again, and then just like, go play. And then had him go over to Fifi.
He's doing a stomp. Chasing after a stomp.
And Ignis and Fox form does what Fox is doing. They like do a little pouncing, then like spin in a circle and just kind of like try to run around you.
Yeah, Fifi's completely given up the whole keeping watch thing.
With her just giving up completely and her playing with Ignis, go ahead, Ethereum, go ahead and give me a wisdom.
Okay, hope we don't die.
16.
Oh, it's pretty good. Okay.
Yeah. Go on, good bonus.
About halfway through your watch, you start to hear like little faint, like little hums, little tinges of laughter, but it's like micro, like tiny, like. And as you look up, it's like overhead, it's just a galaxy of blue fireflies that come up. And they just start like bringing themselves down into your eye space, and they start coming towards like Fifi. And like think about like the drone displays that they do, where it's like they're in like this bright firefly synchronized like swarm, and it just looks like waves of like little tiny roller coasters, and you just hear like pleasant like.
It's like your own personal rave.
Yes.
Hell yeah, Fifi.
And then as they come up, they start to like land on your shoulders, and you're noticing like little games, like they're chasing each other, or like some are hiding behind Ethereum's ears, and then the others are like flying around. So it's like you're in a little game of like firefly. Firefly? Yes. Firefly, like, land, and it's just bright colors, and they're just dancing and playing and just.
Just kidding.
If it's all over, I'm sure Ignis notices and noticing something semi-familiar from home. He's gonna be like jumping around, not biting at him, just like jumping towards them, like twirling with them. I'm just gonna admire and watch. Watch both him and Fifi.
And then Fifi, you have a couple that kind of like land on your nose.
She is biting at the air, but it's not like chomping at the air. It's one of those like fake, like you know, like the playful that like dogs do. They're like, "I'll get you." If you don't mean it. That's what she's doing.
And then you're about. At this point, you can feel your body clock. You're about 7 minutes away from Badger. In that time, when you do come out of your Badger, is there anything that you would like to say to Therian, or anything you two would like to discuss while the fireflies are around you?
Do you have anything like this back at home?
Did they
Yeah.
know how to communicate? Are they talking to her?
You can try.
Like in her past, were they little creatures that could talk?
Those ones, no. You're really familiar with like pixies and like fairies and little creatures like that, but like little fireflies, you're used to seeing them, but like you never really could get them to talk to you.
You're a quiet bunch.
Okay. How are you doing?
I'm a little tired.
Did you have fun with things? Would you, after you're done, would you have stayed just standing with your hand and sat down? When you do, Agnes will come back through. They can brush up against me as a normal way, but he hops up onto your lap.
Just start little scratchy scratches. Just start kind of like using her nails to like. How would that feel touching him? Because he's like.
He's still like material. Each of those forms have different elements to them, though, like nothing like actually harmful. But he's all white with like little lightning bolt patterns in them. So every now and then when you touch like the lightning bolt parts, it's not like a static shock, but you can feel like that static electricity just brushing against your fingers.
Because like she's used to grooming other animals, so like she's trying to get any like fur that's like undercoat. But I'm assuming nothing happens. She's essentially just giving him a good scratch. Where's
He's always pretty well kept. He's like on the rolls over on his back on like.
She wants to touch the belly, but she knows she doesn't like that.
He likes it. He can trust you.
That's
Did you enjoy the day? I'm glad you did. Just remember, let us know next time. I'm glad you get to talk to him. Do you have any questions about where we're heading?
It's not the city.
Not yet. That'll probably be after. So another approximately 2 weeks and we'll go to next morning. Just be mindful when you get to the lake. Anything you hear, don't trust.
Maybe when we're getting close, I can ask the animals that live nearby about what's dangerous there.
That's a really good idea.
They would know.
They absolutely would. Again, just most animals are always safe, but like they say there's some tricksy things around here too. So be careful.
Some animals are mean. It's just in their nature.
You're right. That goes for everything. I understand. How's the Therian feeling after? Like, is there any lingeringness from this morning?
You don't feel anything in your chest. Like that's pretty much back to normal. Of course, in your nostrils, you can feel like the dried blood and like your sinuses are a little sore.
Okay, I'll probably get like a rag out again, and just like try to wet it and just try to clean it up from the inside. It's just leftover blood from this one. Just parse it up. Dried.
Not breathing yet.
Okay. Okay. I would like to say yes, but no. That's the last time I had a bloody nose like that, I got hit in the face.
Why would you like to say yes when who hit you?
I would like to say yes in terms of that way it's not an anomaly, not something out of the ordinary. If you ask me,
Big word for Fifi.
if you ask me if it happens a lot, and I say yes, then it's something wrong. It happens all the time. But since it doesn't happen all the time, it's a little more troublesome.
It makes it scary.
Makes it more scary. Don't know why. So I wish I knew why as opposed to not. And getting hit in the face, never my choosing. It's for the first 14 to 15 years of my life, it's pretty much what it consisted of. For my race, yes. Well, let me repeat that. For my race, yes, it's normal to do that to people who they deem as weak.
Like baby birds that they don't fly, so they just.
Yeah. Just instead of killing you, they just pretty much torture.
Those birds that's flying, why? What didn't you do that they wanted you to do?
We love animals. We love wolves. Wolves are not as cruel, but you know, when you have the weakest number, they tend to be a little more safeguarded. It's the opposite. With my race, it's the weakest members of the pack are pretty much tormented. There's a punching bag. So the strongest can have something to beat up on whenever they see fit. And pretty much some of them die. And those who persevere usually are what is not the smartest.
I understand eating the weak, but eating them all.
Minotaurs are very much our strength and control to a degree, but proving how strong they are to others as well.
Do they get stronger from being beat up?
No. They just get joy out of it. It shows their strength.
So they're dead.
I think so. Typically. And that's why I tried to prove not all Minotaurs could be. There's a possibility for there to be civilization knowledge. However, one of the reasons that I was, well, he like points to his face is because I was trying to gain knowledge. They don't really open it, except with their arms.
I think you're smart.
I try. And I try to learn more every day. I know I don't know everything. Nobody does. There's always something new, something growing, something changing and evolving. And that's why, if anything, before our time is at an end together, whenever that may be, I want to at least be able to hopefully say that I taught you something and showed you things you didn't know, maybe helped you learn a little bit.
You already done that.
You learn more stuff, I think. But I don't want to stop just because you've learned now. I want to keep showing you things. But also allow you to see and learn how you would. There's no right or wrong way to learn something, experience. It's just sometimes you just need someone to show you the way, show you how. Just keep doing that for you. And then you himself will being new and fresh to a lot of things. And I really hope that you enjoy everything you experience, aside from the things that may try to kill us.
That's like.
You're right. You're right. Nature at its finest. There's always something bigger. It's a very interesting turn of events. Us all meeting. I'm very happy that you followed in my son before the work one day.
I didn't mean to.
You didn't, but I'm glad you did. I'm glad there was next.
I do miss my family back.
No. Are there some your family in KY? And they would figure out how to get you back. I hear there's ways to learn how to go to and fro as you please. Time shifting. It's not an easy thing to learn, but it's possible.
You can teach me.
I don't know it yet, but I could learn and try to teach you. And if I can't teach you, we can find somebody who might be able to. You pulled this pinky out again.
She kind of like ate your arm.
Anything else for Ethereum? About halfway through, you guys settle in, and the fireflies are still out and about. Salka and Solara, you actually know. Do you guys wake?
Yes. When we wake Salka and Solara, I will make mention, like, any fireflies are safe. There's no harm from them.
Her eyes are kind of big, and you can see them reflecting off of the black, glassy eyes.
And they're just kind of like.
Can she catch one?
Can try. Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check.
That was a 1. And that would have been a 4.
So you go out for like a you try to like catch it and it just like
She's never seen blue ones?
not blue ones.
Interesting. Alright. She might just spend a little bit of time trying to catch more, but I feel like that 1 is just going to continue on the night. She'll never catch one, but that's fine.
They're just gonna like it's almost like as the beginning of your watch starts, they come out and they see like the transition in the trade and they just kind of start flying off of Fifi and Ethereum and they come around and like you kind of like are following. Would you say like you're running or would you, when you're following trying to catch them, are you walking?
Walking. Yeah. She's very like chalant.
So you're just kind of like walking. They have you almost in like in a figure eight that you don't notice, but like they have you in like in a figure eight, just walking around Solara and Fifi and Ethereum. Anything for you two, for these two before bed?
Other than the fireflies, they're safe. It's been quiet, except for that.
Did you make the hole? I did. It is a fine hole.
Fireflies.
Sleep well.
It's as quiet as for you as it was for us. I'll crawl into the hole.
Selka, you're just figure eighting around camp. You're just trying to like you're moving quick, slow. You
Yeah.
just can't seem to catch one. But they're just like they're just playing little games with you and just you hear them just like
Don't rage, baby. I think she would get like tired of it at some point. So she'll probably go and like sit on her knees. Is there a fire?
We would have lit one. Like it
Fire.
usually just to set up camp, yeah.
Okay. So she probably would just like kneel by the fire. Now, you would Solara roll for like a wisdom, whatever.
Mhm.
What did you roll?
That I don't
Oh,
know.
she rolled high. Okay.
Is that the
Yeah.
1821?
Yeah.
Is there anything lingering over that?
No. When you're how hard are you looking at Solara? Is he looking pretty hard? Or is it just kind of one of those where you're just kind of like you're looking and you're checking, but are you looking deep?
She might not like looking deep is like when she's gonna read you and everything that you have behind your face, you know, but like we don't get too many nights together. She might just be staring a little bit.
So go ahead and give me a perception check.
I'll kill you.
An insight check.
Can I reveal what roll?
Go ahead.
I'll kill you. God, insight.
Yep.
Fuck.
That's so funny. I was just looking at my insight earlier and I'm like, I don't think I've ever had to use that, and it's decently
11.
11. Still good enough. So, as you two sit, you don't. She's not showing anything in her face, but you can, between you and Vale, you can sense that there's a heaviness.
Mhm.
And Solara's head is on a swivel, so she's watching the fireflies. But you two can sense that there's like a heaviness to her.
Mhm.
So something's off, but it's like
before I think you're getting all like that, when you were done chasing the fireflies and came and sat down, like Solara would have done a perimeter check and stuff and sat down. I think she would just like open her hand and see if any of the fireflies will just land in her hand.
And they would have. So like you got like a good maybe about like 10 to 15 little fireflies, and they're just like dancing in your hand, and you see them like turn into like a little ball, and then they turn into like little waves, and then like they turn into like what would be like a little fairy size, and they just kind of like stand up and they just start dancing.
Sometimes you have to stop chasing and let them come to you.
And as they're on Solara's hand, you see like a little like whoop, 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 and then they come up and they start kind of like winding around your wrist, and then like a little like ball just sits in your hand, and then it just starts to like.
And she's like, because she wants to look at him. So she's like, she wants real close.
At first, they're kind of like, but then they come back forward again, and they form like a little jellyfish.
Ah,
And like the little tentacles of the jellyfish like come up and like
freaky little bugs. Damn. What do they look like?
they're just to you guys little glowing blue like neon colored dots.
Huh. Interesting. I want one. She might just look at that for a little bit. She's not gonna grab one. She wants one, but
But we don't kill live animals.
right. She's gonna be on the lookout in the morning because there's one that's dead on the ground. It's a dead one. She doesn't tell you that.
She already knows.
Yeah, right. And then yeah, she'll be staring at you.
Do you have a question?
Do we know? Does Selka know who we're going to investigate?
I think I've said his name before,
Okay.
but I don't know if I've said too much more than he's just a friend.
Okay. Okay. So yeah, she'll be staring at you. Is it hot, Teddy?
It is
Because
because the person that I'm looking for, someone that I care deeply about, and I don't know where he's at.
a friend.
A friend, and I don't know if he's in trouble. I think he's in trouble. And he's never been in trouble before. I'm very worried.
Some weird little thing I should say. Do you think he would be at the lake?
I don't think he's there now. I think he was. I think something happened. I don't think he's still there.
Perhaps he died.
You fucking bitch! I've had that thought myself.
I'm sorry.
But
What did you do what Selka would do?
I don't want it to be that. So I just keep thinking that he's still alive. He saved my life, and I want to save his. We trade. I'll trade.
You are good at looking for things.
I feel like I have a lot of luck when it comes to that. Skill plus luck. I usually find what I want, what I'm looking for. So I'm hoping this will be the same. Have you ever lost anyone?
No.
Have you ever loved anyone? It's hard to explain. It's just something that you feel. I don't think you'll understand what anyone tells you until you experience it yourself.
Ah, the Christ. You guys are talking about all sorts of weird feelings. Are there still little bugs around her?
Okay, she might look at them for a little bit.
Oh my god, I'm pondering slightly. Do you love this friend?
I do. He's probably the only person I've ever loved.
Why?
He's the only person that's ever really cared for me. And I don't want to lose that.
Perhaps he is not.
I'm not the type to pray.
Does she know anything about deities? She'll just tilt her head at that.
To wish for something. If you utter it into the world, you hope it comes true.
I was gonna say at wish you really wouldn't understand, but that secondary,
Yeah.
like, she would understand. Things do not happen just because you say it.
But what if they did? What if your words mattered and your thoughts? What if they make a difference? What if they're carried on the wind or in a ball of energy?
That would be useful.
As the wind blows the grass, maybe our words and our thoughts bend the truth.
Yeah, write that down. Quote that. Quote that. Quote that. Quote that.
TM.
I think she might. She's, again, a very neutral face. She never really has much expression. Like, the little eyebrow thing is kind of gone. And she's, like, still looking at her fireflies, but she just kind of tilts her head at that. And I think she might just go in her head for a little bit. And she might just kind of be quiet after that.
Solara would let her ponder and get up and continue her lookout.
Interesting. It's an interesting day.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay. 6! You're done. I'm done with you.
Stink.
18.
Just today's not the day.
As Selka is pondering and looking into the fireflies, and Solara, you walk around camp and you're double checking. You don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Okay.
You're just looking into your fireflies.
Just thinking about all sorts of things.
And during the time that Solara goes and does a Veils inside, you can feel like a shift in your shoulders. What are you thinking, my darling? Things that others feel that I have not. What kind of things? Reverend, friendship, love. These things are things that we're gonna continue to learn and see what's out there. I myself don't remember a time before you, but I feel a sense of familiarity with this world. I just don't know what. The stag seems familiar. I kind of thought that too. And in a way, I kind of felt like he was speaking to both of us. I'm just not sure how he would know. Something to remember for later. Because maybe we're going to find our own answers for things that we don't even have questions for.
I feel like as she's like talking in her head, I feel like she might just be like absently like rubbing on her hand.
While Vale is present, is there anything you would like to ask her?
Yeah, not at the moment, because I don't know. I feel like these are thoughts that she kind of has to, you know.
And as you're thinking that, and as you're pondering in your hands, you're like rubbing your hands, in your other hand, you feel like it's Vale, but like it's like the hand changes, but only in feel, not in physical. But it's kind of like Vale is giving you like that comfort in like the hold.
Mm-hmm.
And she like grips onto you for a moment as you're like bringing your hands together.
Nice. I like that. I think she'd be kind of content with that.
Anything else before the end of your watch meetings?
I think Solara would just be, as she's like doing her lookout and walking around, kind of doing like whispered prayers for Damon.
No.
Okay. As your watch comes to a close, Fifi and Atherian, you two wake up. You're in a dark hole. But it's familiar. It's Fifi's hole.
Which one?
Get up. Things are crawl out. Everything go up. Fifi,
You see her glowing eyes in the hole.
are you ready?
It's like the sun up.
Like it's still like it's like morning time. We're thinking like around 8.
Okay, well then you don't see glowing eyes, you just see.
It would still be dark in the
I
hole.
was gonna say it's still
Well,
be
no,
dark in the hole. You can see those glowing eyes.
If it's like really dark, she'll be kind of like awake and alert. But if it's like becoming morning, then she's like,
Oh, Fifi.
So you just see like teeny tiny slivers of flashes of the glowing eyes. Emerge from the badger hole.
Beautiful badger hole. Anything at all before we head out of camp?
She will be hounding Silka, wanting an answer. What don't you like about the girl?
I do not want to be underground.
And Solara will tell Fifi that we should probably fill in the hole so that we leave the ground as we found it.
Well, if there's a badger with a broken paw, then it finds this hole and it doesn't matter. Or a pregnant wolf. And it's just so tired. And it finds this hole. It's a good hole.
I'm not saying it's not. It is a good hole.
It's very useful.
It is very useful.
What if I take the ceiling away? So you can see the sky. Are you okay with the dark?
She doesn't do that.
She was considering like doing like a whole shooting thing and trying to like find like artificial lights.
Huh?
Maybe if I could like find those bugs, I could sweet talk them into like being our nightlight. They haven't talked to me before, but maybe I could convince them. She had plans. She was thinking thoughts on her rotation. She's like, maybe she wants moss bedding. Maybe I need to like decorate with bones and bugs. How do the others feel about bones and bugs?
Obviously, they love them. Everybody does, right?
Make the sky make
I feel like you're just gonna bury me with my head exposed. Oh, God. It's fine.
As you tear down camp and pack up, and you start heading towards the Weeping Lake. Anything while we're okay?
We still have 4 more days?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no.
So with this, we'll go ahead and we'll speed round it into nighttime. Anything we would like to talk about during camp? Okay. We will speed round it and we will go into Day number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Real quick, Fifi does practice the sky window.
Ooh.
But should I roll on how successful this new architectural endeavor is?
What does it look like?
Okay, so typically, like,
Yes, explain, and I'm gonna look.
Okay, so normal hole, flat ground. She digs in this direction and goes under a certain depth and then digs out. And it's, yeah, you know, it kind of looks like a golf putter. You know, she goes under the surface and then digs out a flat section.
She's gonna put a skylight in for you.
But
Okay.
I ain't got my glasses, and that is a very light colored pen. I don't think that's gonna help. You're blinder than me, bitch.
okay, so here is the ground. And then she digs a hole. But then the hole goes at an angle,
Okay.
and then she clears out a section.
Okay. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
So then she's going to build a window.
It's basically like a tunnel up.
Okay.
So there's a tunnel on both sides.
Make it bigger. Okay.
Better. So there's like this much ground.
So there's by the entrance,
No,
That's covered.
she's a big lady. So
But
that's a
over
big
here-
hole.
it's just it's like this section is like a foxhole.
Okay.
Where it's just a straight down hole. But then there's still coverage over
Right,
by the
yeah.
entrance for Fifi and safety. And stuff.
Okay.
Fifi, go ahead and, since we're practicing this, I'm curious, go ahead and give me like a nature check.
Okay. You should be good at that, right?
Or you could just make the entrance hole bigger, and then you'd only have one big hole. Right?
And it would still be dark in the middle. Like where she would be sleeping, that's where the prop, like it's like dark and then closed at the very
Yeah,
end.
you don't put your head near that entrance hole.
It's like
But
that's
also, this is just a hole. So, I mean, it's a good thing that there's people on watch. But what if, like, there's just a deer and it's like, yeah, I walked this path yesterday. Fall
Yeah,
down.
but you make it, I feel like, deep enough to where just a leg might poke through.
But you want it wide.
Yeah.
You want it to be a big hole.
Yeah, but
So
you
it's
make it
like,
so
oh,
deep, like a whole ass deer is gonna fall in a hole, you know?
Ew, 6.
First night, this is new. Practicing.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like think of like a sandcastle hole. Like as you dig, it kind of starts getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and like no one's in the hole, but it kind of starts to collapse on itself. So you're like, okay, I need to think about this from a different angle.
Selka's
So-
like standing over top of you watching. She goes and like
Project manager.
puts her fucking bedroll out.
Not impressed.
Well, she doesn't say that.
But then, like,
Because she can't dig holes like that.
the hour of her badger time is coming to a close. She's like, oh no! Ah.
We got 3 more nights, baby.
And she's just
That's
climbing out
3
of
more rolls.
the remnants, the remnant of her failed hole. Ah.
Oh, stupid.
The skylight did not hold.
Hold.
And it's like, this
Oh,
is a no-go.
that's something you'd say.
There was something else I thought of earlier. I'm like, no, this is Flora, not Oak.
So your day 2 of camp goes without a hitch, nothing completely out of the ordinary, and we get up for day 3. As you pack up and we're heading towards day 3, about mid-afternoon, probably around 2 o'clock, everybody go ahead and give me perception checks.
4.
Oh,
8.
yeah.
25.
12.
Hey.
I don't know what's wrong. I'm getting mad.
You know what happens is your first rolled up.
I
There
fucked
you
myself.
go.
I fucked myself. I rolled my first thing to get the bad one out. It was a 20.
Fifi. You're doing all right, but you're kind of like, this is a lot of walking, and you know you do a lot of walking. You're getting a little impatient, and you're just kind of getting a little antsy. You're like, haven't really seen anything too exciting, you know, here. But then you look up, and while everyone's just chit chatting, talking, you look over, and you see an abandoned little cottage, and you see a field of really dead, dried out husky corn. But in the middle of that field, you see a scarecrow.
Oh no, God.
And it's almost as if when you look over, like in your peripherals, because you rolled so high, you saw him before and his face was looking ahead. When you turn to look at him, it's like you blink and you turn and he's looking at you. And he's just hanging there. But he's like looking at you from the side and he's looking at you.
She grabs Ethan range. She's like, can we run ahead?
Bitch.
Why do you want
You said we run the next interesting thing.
to try the challenge for a moment? What makes it interesting?
Now, Therian doesn't know that the head turned.
It's looking at me.
No, it is unusual. It's also important to take all the circumstances around it. It's a very abandoned house. Also,
Crying out loud, Arya. You just can't help yourself tonight, can you?
the corn is all dead. Which means it might be more trouble.
We just have to heal it with last one.
We can go check it out, but this time let's walk. Just to be safe. Just to be safe. How about a jog? Halfway. Do it halfway.
But next time we run.
We will run if it doesn't look like it's trouble. This looks like it could be trouble.
Deal.
It looks in there like, this looks like it's more of a possible danger. Could be wrong, but also,
Why's the person on stick?
well, those things are used to scare away crows and other birds that try to eat the crops. However, and I'm like looking at it, there are no crops to protect. So there's the one who wants us to go there.
It's a thing? Not a person?
No, those are
You two are hearing this conversation. You don't see it.
But it looked good.
I don't see the scarecrow.
Not yet.
Okay.
How can it look at me if it's a thing?
It looked at you? Like, it moved? We don't need to investigate.
Her face falls.
Do you want to have a possible scarecrow attack you? I don't know, that's what they call them, but maybe that thing is different. Remember how we were in the underground part of the rock, and there was the skeleton that was on there? Seemed like it wouldn't have anything happen, but then we touched it, and it came to life.
So we have to kill the scary crow.
Maybe. I'm gonna turn to Solara and Sokka back. I'm going to walk with her up towards the field.
She feels so accomplished. She's like, I figured it out.
And Solara and Selka don't know what you guys are talking about because they don't see it.
Do I see it?
You do now
Okay,
after
okay,
she's
okay.
pointed it out.
Okay, so she sees a scarecrow and I point in a direction. Apparently, it looked at her.
Mage armor.
We have to kill the scary crow. And have the land.
I feel like Selka would be not wary of scarecrows, but I feel like in her exploration, when she saw scarecrows, that meant that they were probably farmers. And so I feel like she's just automatically like, out of instinct, like not danger, but like, be wary.
Would she relay that to Fifi and everybody else?
No. Nope. You just see like her skin like as like her mage armor.
So obviously,
starts.
it was just like, well, we don't know if it's danger yet, but I have a feeling if it can look at us.
That's what to Fifi's insistent. So
So we're walking into trouble probably.
if you not stay back, stay with Selka, like seeing the reaction that she instantly puts mage armor up, it's a telltale sign that he knows that she thinks there might be trouble. So I just don't want to get caught by a flower.
I don't blame her. I think I will
I don't either.
protect myself as well. And she casts false life on herself.
Trust me, I tried. However, meeting in the middle, I'm going to walk forward with her, just keep an eye on us, and just in case, so that way nothing gets to drop.
Just out of curiosity, can you make fire?
Absolutely.
Good to know.
So, Fifi, if I tell you to run back to Solara, okay,
Then we race.
when that time, yes, we are going to race as fast as we can out of the cornfield. And the moment I say run, okay?
And who gets to slow our race?
Exactly. So let's go ahead. We'll go investigate this scarecrow. So I'll walk with Fifi towards the scarecrow.
And at this point, you haven't seen the shift, and right now you just see Scarecrow looking your guys' way, but he's really looking at Fifi. But from your perception, he's just a Scarecrow looking to the side.
So I'm just walking, as walking, like just not looking, but just keeping ear out to make sure I don't hear any like rustling within the corn, like the dead corn as we're walking forward.
And as they're doing that, Solara is going to follow from a little bit of a distance with Selka, but also same thing, like keeping an eye out, like looking everywhere.
And as you start walking towards the center of the field, you're noticing that there's the Scarecrow in the center, but then there's one on the right hand side of the field, and one that's kind of like whopper jaw, catty cornered, like tilted to the side on the left hand side. The one in the center is still fixated on Fifi.
Is it moving as she comes?
That one, not yet. But when you guys start walking into the field, all of you notice that the two and even the one on the whopper jaw, like their heads start to turn and they're following you three.
Like with their faces.
Mm-hmm. And you're walking into the center, and the two on the side are just they're watching, but their heads, nothing's moving, only their heads.
Sophie's
Like,
watching too. They shoot
like
her as she
this.
walks by.
Like they're not close to us, right? They're like kind of.
it's pretty like there's the one in the center, and like imagine he's like the protector of the center, and then these two are on like the flanks on the other side, on each side,
Just look at Mama.
and one of them's looking down at you.
Yeah.
But like just staring, hollow eyes.
Yeah.
You can't. Just looks like a doll looking at you.
3D photo. From Supernatural, the Scarecrow. Not you.
Have I seen that up
Liz-
yet?
It's in the first season.
Mara is. She casts another spell while we're walking up too. She's gonna tell Selga, "I'm gonna be right here with you, but you're not gonna be able to see me." And then she casts invisibility.
Oh!
But she'll like kind of like hold on to you so you know she's there.
How far away is Fifi and Ethereum from?
I was like, because we were leading the charge, and
You
we
were
were just
leading,
wanted
and
to
they
go.
were a little bit behind. You guys are about 10 feet from the center scarecrow.
Detect magic.
I say, just wanted to go to the center one so she could investigate.
She's so intent. You can feel her. Well, you can see her spores. They're kind of like vibrating.
Detect
What does
magic.
she see?
So when you're looking, so when Ethereum does detect magic, his stuff glows gold. For Fifi, what would she see when like magic is detected? Like, would she see like maybe a spore smog, or maybe it glows green? Like, how do you think her detect magic would look?
I think for her magic. And is it just for all magic, or is it for specific kinds of magic?
For that, it would be all magic.
All magic.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it would be kind of a fuzzy green.
Okay. So when you're looking and you kind of start to vibrate and shake, and your spores kind of like, and it starts to like form, and it looks like a mossy fuzzy green, you see that there's like the magic is emanating like a very light green in the chest.
I think it has a magic card.
Which means it's probably alive.
Yeah, look at me.
So the thing is, do we want to risk? I guess anything happening before we reach the lake. We don't have any tokens. We don't have anything.
Do we have to come up this way?
Most likely.
Okay, we'll just get on our way back.
That's a good compromise. So we'll keep this tab, and on our way back, after we've dealt with major issue, we can move here.
And she kind of looks over at the scarecrows. We'll be back.
It's just staring at you. Not moving.
She's in the back. Did she see
She sees
Zelda?
Selka. Right?
Only
Not-
Selka.
Where's Slaughter?
Maybe we need to race to the edge to find her.
But she was the goal.
Maybe she's at the edge of cornfield now.
That's right.
Solara.
Like, are they close enough that
Would you have walked up closer? They're about 10 feet from the skeleton. You
I think
guys
we would
are
have
about
stayed back?
okay. You
Like,
guys
we're
are
not gonna
probably
walk
about like 25 feet
So I'm like
from
yelling
them.
out,
Yeah.
but
I'm here.
no.
Was it backwards?
I'm going behind you. Or, like, if you turned around to face towards Selka, you would have heard, like, right beside Selka.
She doesn't know where you are, but she's running.
So I'm going to run with her.
So
I just see 2 8-foot-tall fucking cows coming at me.
quite literally, you see all of a sudden full bore, like 1, 2, 3. You see
No pun
a
intended.
furball and a minotaur charging at you. Dexterity saving throws for both of you.
I was like, I was gonna yell out, like,
I'm
what
not gonna run through them.
are we running from?
Oh, you spoke again. She's speeding up. She's sniffing. She's sniffing the air. Where's my wind?
16.
21.
Okay, so you turn full bore running at you. In your brain, you're like, Darian's not going to listen to me.
But
Vale
listen,
gets in there, and she gets a little bristly, seeing, like you said,
is she gonna move me or is she gonna make me immovable?
she's gonna move you. So you just see, like, it's kind of like you bend down, like, in your stoic way, but then all of a sudden you just spring, like, 10 feet up in the air.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm flying, guys.
And then as you come down, like, you spring up, and then you land behind Ethereum, but you're like, it's fine, it's fine. What did you roll?
16.
Okay. And then you're invisible, so you're just like, okay, I'm just gonna step to the side. So you, like, dodge to the left. You don't say anything, but Fifi, you just kind of like, boom, you're running towards what you heard, but you didn't feel any, like, thumps or anything like that.
When she runs by, is there any way that Solara could try to say, like, jump on her back?
Go ahead and give me an acrobatics check.
Make up for last time.
11.
That's better
So-
than last time. You rolled a 1.
So as Fifi's running, Fifi's like, where's Solara? I'm gonna find her. I'm so excited. And she's just running because she finally gets to just run. But she doesn't feel anything. But then all of a sudden, you're able to, like, dodge out of the way. But then when you try to, like, kind of like running up and try and grab her shoulders, you slip a little bit. You feel like almost like a little bug. Like you're like, what is that? And you're slightly startled, but you feel like a little weight.
Yeah, the
Like
last thing that was behind
130
me was
pound
a
weight.
Scarecrow. I think she's still running, but at a slower pace, and she's making sure, like, Ethereum isn't passing her. She's like, she's looking. She's not seeing anything.
Do you have any bucking pins?
Because
Maybe
I was
bovine
thinking, like, if
white
she
creature.
feels something grabbing onto her back, but she can't see it, she would immediately go into survival and, like, throw herself onto the ground. She's real big and heavy, so I would like her to not do that. But
You don't know what's on your back.
that's what she would do.
Oh
It's
my
fine.
God.
Well, I missed anyway, so I slid off.
No, you're
No,
still
you're-
out there.
Oh,
You just
I'm on her?
You're
just not on her very
No,
well.
And you
you're just-
haven't
it was-
said anything!
you were a little, like, clumsy to get up. Like, it
Okay.
wasn't a smooth transition. Like, You know, like when
Well, I think
people
she
like
would've
Say
said
something,
something
Solara,
too, yeah.
please.
She would have been like, "What are we running from?"
And then she'd stop.
and die.
like before she like
I
dives.
won. I won. And she's like holding your arms and putting them on. Trap them back. And you can't see her. Like, I won.
What am I looking?
Sorry.
That's me.
Oh, you did it. Good job.
So good.
So again, I repeat, what are we running from?
We were just having a roast.
Next time, could you let us know? I thought the world was coming after us.
Do you want to race too?
How will you know if I win?
Are you invisible forever?
No. Just for about an hour.
And she just kind of hikes you up on her back. She's like, you'll be safe here.
And you all look back, all three scarecrows are just staring at all of you.
We'll be back.
I told them you did.
Wonderful. They're creepy.
And when you all are starting to like walk away from the field, you feel like wind, like the breeze goes through. And as the breeze goes through, you hear like a cackle laughing on the wind.
Like a cackle we've heard before, cackle?
Mm-mm.
No, that's
Well, something's looking. Are they off the post or what? Are
Are
they?
you looking? Nope, they're still there, but they're just staring at you.
Are their mouths open?
Nope.
So what? Okay, where's that fucking laugh coming from? She's looking.
You just hear it on the wind. Just like
Okay, well, she stopped and she's staring.
I thought the wind was supposed to bring wishes.
So Laura will look at you. Well,
What?
she can't see. You'll hear her say, I guess the wind carries laughter as well.
Okay, how cheerful is this laughter?
it's not. It's not cheerful.
It's not
kinda
nice
creepy,
laughter.
kind of rickety and like
all. What I said is more in those sense.
It's your turn. So walk.
Maybe there's an animal right in the woods.
No,
Maybe.
we're okay.
Keep going.
As
As you hear whispered in your ear.
I hang back just a little bit and get the eye ahead and just like, fucking fuck.
I think she probably, if you allowed her to, she'd manhandle you and kind of like just like whoosh, so that she kind of like launches you into the air a bit and then catches you on her shoulders.
She'll be like,
Okay.
How does it make you feel, Solara?
like a baby.
because like what Solara's like $130.
Yes.
Yeah, she's tiny.
She's a little
God.
baby.
She's up in the sky now.
She is up in the sky. This is the tallest she's ever gonna be.
Is she $130 even? She's 110.
110. All right. So yep. Fifi, you just
She just did it. She did one-handed.
Yep. She's gotcha.
And then she's definitely going to take advantage of being up that high and just like looking at everything.
While you're that high, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Bitch. Now, question.
Answer.
This is my last one that I'm scratching out. Does it automatically turn in?
It makes it into a 20.
It turns it automatically into a 20.
Ah.
What is it all together? I was gonna say we got new ones.
I'll take 5 of these.
Doesn't that suck? Ugh.
Well, unless we see something good.
As your head is on a swivel and you look back at the field, and it's like originally the scarecrows would have been facing like forward, but with the angle you guys are moving, when you look back, all 3 scarecrows' heads have literally turned and they're looking at you, but it's like their backs, so it's like their heads turned completely around to like
an
look at you.
owl. I don't like those.
Hey, one problem at a time. And if they weren't going to attack us, there's no point in voting.
But we have to.
When we come back. Yes. When we come back, we will raise the fields.
Wait, what?
Attack. We'll attack.
But why are we attacking the fields? We have to heal the field.
It's only a precautionary if things.
It'll give us time to come up with a plan as well.
Plenty of
Because you need to light them on fire.
just a scare.
Doing.
Because he said raise the field, and that means light the field on fire. What if he doesn't know that?
Oh, is that your above table?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were like touching Solara somehow. Okay.
That would be like this. Dingo dango.
Kill them, heal the field.
So as we go into the evening of our 3rd day, thinking about the scarecrows and finding camp, is there anything you would like to talk about during camp?
Just when we see things, just they seem a little creepy and maybe possibly dangerous. We can save those on the return trip if they don't attack us right away.
I have a feeling that every time we heal something, we're gonna get a visit from.
Well, absolutely. Well, but things like the scarecrow, we see those on the travel to the lake, and it's not, I guess, right in our path.
What's creepy?
Well, those scarecrows are a little creepy.
What makes something creepy?
They're supposed to not move, and they move. And they had a heart of some sort.
They don't usually know?
No, they just stand there. They're made of straw. They're not people. Typically. People put straw inside of shirts and pants, and then have something on the head. Usually just a hat with like a straw head.
So things that are magical look creepy?
That means I'm creepy. That's pretty much my entire.
Creepy is the unusual
So things
and the
that,
unknown.
things that act in a different way than you're expecting them to is creepy.
Especially if we think they're dangerous.
Dangerous is creepy.
It can be.
It's not black and white. There's a lot of gray area. Like it can't just be dangerous, it's creepy and unnatural. Like,
If we encounter anything creepy, can you let me know what it is?
scarecrows. Those would be considered creepy. If they were, knowing what scarecrows are, if they were meant to be living and moving, it would be different. But scarecrows are not supposed to move. Plus, the field was completely dead, which means the scarecrows did not do their job of protecting the fields. And also, the cottage that they're around is completely run down and decrepit, which means nobody lives there. It's like all those pieces together means there's something wrong going on because everything's dead. Now, if it was full of life, there still could be something creepy, but it's a little more misleading because it seems like it's full of life. So it wouldn't be creepy inherently because it's more natural.
So it's like when there's a dangerous animal in the woods, and all of the bugs and birds grow completely silent.
It's creepy. Because even though it's a natural thing, but it's more natural for the bugs to be able to see. Yes, exactly.
Have you ever had something make the hair on the back of your neck stand up?
Yeah, almost done.
That's,
That can sometimes be creepy.
Is Fifi wanting to try the skylight again tonight? Yeah. Go ahead and give me a another nature check, but go ahead and roll with advantage tonight, since you kind of have an idea of what doesn't work from the night before.
Oh wow! Is it not one?
But that don't count yet.
Yep,
Hold on.
that don't count yet. Roll with advantage.
Look at that.
Okay, yeah.
You know, I'm gonna use a different dice. Seven. What would it have been? A 19. Whatever. Whatever.
So with this night,
This is the third attempt. We're making the.
Oh
entrance
shit! When'd you do that?
So this is where it's gonna be light and bright, and then I'll just go back.
I really wanted that to work too.
Yeah, this was the best option. We're gonna see, because this, the land, it's basically just gonna be a hole, and then I'm doing like a crescent moon around the top of the cave, so that it's not a whole lot. It's just
A whole lot.
it'll
Yeah.
light it'll light up the walls of the cave.
So tonight, whereas it's not the quality of the dig, it's just what you did tonight was great, and you're like, oh, these angles, this is gonna work perfectly. But where like that upper lip part came, it started. It's like when you were digging, it hit like a weak spot, and unfortunately, like the front part crumbled. But the other bits like stayed, but like you're like, okay, so that part didn't work, but the rest of it did. So that like that upper ledge like came down. Practice makes perfect, Fifi. All right, and who would like to take watch first?
I can.
And then who's your partner in crime? Same as before, or would you like to switch?
Creepy? My invincibility wore off, I'm sure now.
Oh yeah. Go ahead and give me perception checks.
18.
24.
Oh, nice. So tonight, it's a calm, quiet night, but you feel a breeze come through, and there's a mist that's like creeping in, but it's a light mist, not a heavy mist where like you can see everything. It just creates like a fogginess into the camp. And when you look on the outskirts of camp, you're noticing that you're really close to the dark pines. And as Greta said, the Weeping Lake is surrounded by dark pines. So you know you're on like the outskirts of where the lake is. So as that mist is rolling in, and then there's a breeze that just comes through, and in that breeze you hear singing,
Oh god.
and it's like a slight hum. It's really quiet right now, but it's just like a soft like, and it's just kind of like rolling in with the breeze. And each time like the wind gusts through, it gets a little louder for a moment, but then it dies down.
I think you should think about wearing earplugs soon. I don't like taking away my hearing, but I don't want to hear the sirens if that's what they are.
No, watch now. Like, are they on?
These two are on watch, and you two are on.
I was making
sleep.
sure, so I didn't.
Oh, I wasn't sure if you got.
I was
okay,
making sure,
yeah.
so I didn't respond. So, yes.
You sleep stop.
I think we're okay where we're at tonight. But going forward, we'll just talk with them and let them know. You might want to consider it.
Do you think the singing voices only live in the lake, or do you think they can get closer?
I don't know.
Does
Does it sound like the singing gets any louder? I know it comes in waves, but is it getting louder at all, or is it still the same
The same tempo and the same.
like loudness?
Yes, it's
volume?
not getting louder as if it's getting closer. It's staying the distance.
Because if it's a duck, it could get closer. But if it's a fish, then it has to stay there.
Well, it's not getting any louder, so I think it's stationary.
It might just like the water and not know that we're here.
Let's keep it that way.
And in the next breeze that blows, you hear the humming and like the slight jingle of bones, as if they were like a bone wind chime.
And that's creepy.
Yeah, we met first.
Let's keep our eyes peeled.
And she's just like preemptively putting her fingers close to her ears.
And as your watch comes to an end, you two can go ahead and you get up and you wake up Etherian and Selka.
Just to let you know, when the wind blows a certain way, you can hear a little bit of singing, and we've heard the rattling of bones.
And it was creepy.
Sounds like it was.
Like a wind chime of bones. Sounds like Selka.
I want that. Give me that. Give it to me now.
It's the sound's not getting any louder, so I think it's staying where it's at. But going forward, you might want to consider wearing earplugs
And we think it's a fish, not a duck.
or something else entirely.
Makes sense.
Fish, not a duck.
Thank you. And yes, we will make sure to not go out towards the.
And as you say not, the wind, you hear that hum for the first time, and you two recognize it. You hear that like, and it's almost like a comforting hum song, and then you hear that like blowing in the wind, the bone chime sound, like.
Creepy.
We can make you your own chimes. Trust me, it's a common decor for minotaurs. So don't follow that. We'll make you your own.
Maybe if Fifi puts a bone wind chime in the hole, she can stop trying to fuck around with different ways to build it, and she can just lure her in.
You know,
That's me thinking out loud. in third person.
No.
Oh. Silly.
So Solara and Fifi go to bed. Perception checks for Silka and Therian.
I'll kill ya! 6! 6 is the number!
18.
God damn it! Ugh. She wants that bone time. She just
Yep,
she's not looking around, she's just staring straight.
you're staring
Into the darkness.
and you're trying to differentiate like what direction the bones are, but right now it just sounds like the bones are like a full 360 all around. So you're hearing them in both ears. Ethereal, you don't notice anything different other than just the humming and the bone chimes just continue every so often when the wind blows.
Something? Did you say clock? What are you thinking?
To her bag. It's a big ass chunk of cotton. Takes out a few.
A little heftier chunk.
Yeah.
Huge.
Puts it back. She puts it in. What's it like?
It muffles the sound. It's not as prominent, but it's more like, a muffle, but like you can hear like the thrum of the hum, but you're not hearing the bone chimes.
Okay, that's good. I guess. Huh. She'll look at you, more so like expectant to see how you sound with her new earmuffs.
Can you hear me alright?
Can I hear him all right?
You hear you can hear I wish I could, a muffle like.
Did you understand him?
Do you understand that?
Well, that's okay. She'll keep one in.
It's a good idea. Maybe it takes one. What are you thinking?
Are we close?
I think we're getting closer. The sounds from what they said. And also, it's like looking the mist from the trees. So probably getting pretty close.
Is the mist similar to that one night? Like the fog and stuff?
It's comparable, yeah. So it's not exactly, but because the one from that night was pretty thick when the apparitions, mirages showed up. That one was a little bit more dense, whereas this one it feels similar, but this one's more of like almost like a cirrus cloud, where it's thinner.
She'll look kind of look off to the side as there's fog and mist and stuff. And she won't look at you when she says it, but I wonder if this fog is bad. And then she'll probably look back at you.
Probably not bad like the last one, but probably where it comes from it is. A lot of times it's kind of fog. It can be natural, but it also tends to originate in places that are not the best.
Does it feel, or the vibes off?
If you're tuning in and you're really trying to focus in, it's not necessarily off, it just feels slightly uncomfortable. It's nothing that you couldn't manage, but it's kind of like there's a slight itch to your skin.
Mm-hmm. Feels warm.
It does. You're alright. Just do your best to brave, ignore it, and keep pressing forward. Don't listen to the things that go on. You're safe right now with just one.
She'll take it back out.
Just don't follow, I guess, is the best way to say. While I'm talking to her, I'm going to be writing some stuff in my book.
Okay.
So, yeah. Are you trying?
I don't know, maybe.
How close do you get?
How serious is your writing? You're just like.
I'm steadily writing, but when I'm talking to you, I look up at you and go back to writing.
I don't know, she might get curious. Oh, curious. So she might just stare at it for a little bit.
Maybe like every so often, just starts kind of like inching forward.
You curious? Just writing some notes.
Check it out. Check it out. Because I have a book. You have a book. She don't say that, but she'll come over, like stare down at it. What's the book like?
It's so like my spell book. A lot of my spells are in the front, but in the back of it, like I haven't flipped to like the very back. So there's like a few blank pages that were there, and he's writing some stuff on. Right now, if you're really looking, this page is mostly blank. A few points and mentions of Fifi at the top, and then like there you see it say find use of plane shift spell. So that's what I'm writing on.
She have any idea what that is?
You don't know what plane. You can read it just fine. Like, Vale taught you how to read, so it's like you're very.
Bless you.
You know how to read, but you're not like scholarly level. But you don't know what plane shift means. You're that, like you said, that's a little over your head. Where you're like, you recognize the words, but you don't understand what those words mean.
Just points at it.
It's something I told Fifi I'd help her with. Finding a way to get back home eventually.
And she knows that Fifi's from the Feywild, right?
I don't know if there's made mention, but I don't know if Fifi has come out and
Yeah, she's been like a comment here and there.
yeah.
Wait, is the whole.
And he like has like same as Ignis. Wow.
Why can they not get back?
This is it. And unfortunately, I can't send her back the same way to Ignis. This is a special thing. However, there are spells where she could. It just takes a little more knowledge and a little more skill. So eventually she'll be able to, but at least lay the groundwork out for her. Maybe teach her how to read it. She might be able to figure it out.
She will do it herself.
Who she one day. She's got enough magical capabilities now, and she's just getting started. Just like you, you'll have your own growths. You're just getting started yourself.
I think she might kind of sit. And there's no hope. Trying to figure shit out, like out there. So I think, where is he sitting?
He's just like, I'd say probably would have found like some kind of log and had it on him and sitting on one.
kind of want her to sit on the ground, but I feel like he's so big that she wouldn't be able to look at the book if she's down there. So
How would you be acting trying to see the book?
just I don't know what you're writing. You're
As
you just
you do that, he scoots off the wall and sits on the ground like his knees up, and the book's there.
Okay, yeah. So she would just like lean over and like watch him write. Because I don't think she doesn't normally write herself. Like maybe occasionally, like in her own book, but she's never writing like fucking paragraphs or nothing like that.
She's more like words,
Yeah.
phrases,
Yeah.
a lot more drawing than
Mhm.
anything.
So she's just watching.
He's like just writing, and you see him also draw like little like figure of like a moth and a couple of mushrooms, but it's kind of going in tandem with what he's writing. And you notice as he writes things, he also draws little pictures to go along with them, just kind of like having like a visual aid as well. Just sitting writing for a little bit. I don't think we've ever really talked about it. Because I know you're intelligent. Are you able to, can you read and write? I know Fifi has issues with reading. She never really talks about your past. So I wasn't sure. Do you like to read?
I like to look at things.
Mostly images? Or do you like words too? There are some great books that teach, but also have lots of images as well. So when we get to the city, I'll have to show you some. I think you might like it, especially the ones that teach more about the life and death process.
But what?
About the life and death process.
Mm-hmm.
She had her little elf ears go and do the little tinkle.
As he you're sitting, are you right next to him?
Yeah, she's like probably like hindering your writing because she's like leaning over your arm.
He just kind of looks down at you, and as he puts his pen down for a second, he reaches down and grabs a big chunk of dirt from the ground. He just starts shaping it into his hand, and then he presses it, and then it's a little like a bird skull but made of dirt and clay.
Oh, she takes it. Hell yeah, she takes it.
Doesn't last forever. Maybe something to look around with for about an hour.
Yeah, okay. I don't know. She's just gonna be sensory. She's just putting her hand in the hole, in the holes. She might focus on that, bro.
I'll finish writing what I was putting in. She's focusing on that. I have flipped a couple of pages and write a few more things on those ones too. As just kind of let her enjoy. And when that one fades out, I'll make it a new one. I'll reach down, grab another pile, and craft it in another form of bone or something, and give her a whole new experience to mess around with.
Hell yeah! God, I'm like a toddler. Give me a dead phone. Hitting the buttons. Oh, so focus on that too.
Anything else before your watch closes for the evening?
She's content with her little dirt skulls.
Just gonna finish writing up some things in the book, and that's it.
Alright. So we wake up on the fourth morning. You wake up, Fifi and Solara. You guys pack up camp. And when you start to get up, you notice that the pathway has gone a little mistier. The trees have changed to black pine trees, dark pine trees, an eerie sense as you start walking into the path of the dark pine trees. As you walk for about an hour,
She would have given everybody one cotton ball for one ear.
I was
Ooh,
gonna
okay.
say, yeah, I think, I wonder if mixing that with the candle wax would make a good earplug.
It worked pretty well without it. I couldn't fucking hear him.
Okay.
She doesn't say that. But if Solara thinks that,
I don't know.
Solara's very crafty.
about an hour in, if you guys want to stop and work on that, you can. How would you go about it? What are you thinking?
You just notice her having one and just one.
I think that. Wonder if she could form it and kind of like the cotton into kind of a cone and maybe dip the end in wax. And then like stick it in when it's still slightly warm so that it would like conform to her ear. And then she'll do both sides.
Go ahead and roll me a survival check. With that, it's working, but you notice that in your mind you're like, okay, so we want to like stick it in like when it's slightly soft, so that way it conforms to like the outside of the ear canal to like hold it. You notice that when you do that, it doesn't work as well. It kind of gets a little bit messy on the outer ear. So you just kind of like hold it and you kind of like mold it a little bit and make it a little bit more tangible. And then you go ahead and you're able to do that, but you don't push them far in. So you get a nice seal, but you can still like kind of like when you plug your ears, you have that like you can your voice muffles, but you feel like a slight it's not completely sealed around your ears, but it's muffling.
Okay.
Anything to talk about as you go down the how did that happen?
Not in particular, just really focusing, making sure nothing
Look for bone chimes.
And as you are like, as you think that, you're like looking for bone chimes, you hear like the laughter and the singing on the wind, and there's that rattle of bones. You move forward, and as you start to go deeper in, you were about maybe 3.5 hours into our trip. The bone chimes start to rattle a little louder, and then going to the 4th hour, they're a little louder. And when you look around, everybody give me a perception check.
Be good. I'll be good. 15.
Okay.
It's the best all night, baby.
7.
9.
16.
Okay. So
the tables have turned.
I was gonna say completely flip script. So as you two, Solara and Fifi are kind of like taking the head, and you're moving forward. Selka and Therian, you both hear the rattling. When you look into like the wooded area, you're not on a path anymore. You're walking. You have a general direction of where the lake is, so there is no path anymore. But as you look to the side, you see these bone-like structures that look like bird cages. And when you see them into the distance, you can hear that humming and singing coming from the bird cages. But you don't see what's in the bird cages at this moment.
Remember what I said about the creepy things? Do you think I'm right on that? I'm not investigating these creepy
Lara
things?
can't hear anything except.
I think it is quite beautiful.
Not being able to, like, how far away are these bird cages?
There, where you're at, maybe we're at like 12 feet out.
Ah, damn, that's
But
kind of
there's-
close, bitch.
But there's like a bunch of them. Like as you start to like you're walking through, it's like they're getting more dense. So like birdcage, 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 but they're like almost surrounding you. But yet as you keep walking, it's like the forest parts. So there's never like a birdcage in front of you. It just has that like illusion that they're completely around you.
I think you know what a bird cage is.
Oh,
Are we sure it's not a duck cage?
oh.
You would have an idea of what a cage would be due to poachers coming into the Feywild trying to catch others. So you don't necessarily know what a bird cage is, but you do know the idea of what a cage is and what they could look like. So you see cages hanging, but to you they're just a cage. It's not like a bird cage. And these ones are like, think of like the old fashioned ones, kind of like the ones that Tweety Bird used to be in, where it's a flat bottom, but then like a golden wired dome. These ones look like that, except they're made of bone, and they have like a bone like bottom.
She's not doing nothing. But she's yearning.
I know they look very fascinating stuff, though, but absolutely not.
Can I break them?
Not yet. If we get to where we need to go on the way back, then yes.
Why would someone need to trap this many animals?
That's something we want to find out.
That's too much to eat.
Not everybody traps animals to eat. Just like people being a prisoner, animals can be too. Unfortunately.
For a long time?
We don't know. That's why we need to figure out before we do it. Because right now, this is the sound of what we've been hearing, which is not good.
And as he says that, the wind blows, and like all at once, it's like all the bird cages start to like sing at a louder pitch. With your guys' cotton and earplugs and everything, it's muffled, but it's kind of like it's trying to like break through the barriers, and it's just like a hum that goes through. While that is happening, everybody give me an investigation check.
Oh, buddy boy. Damn,
11. Why are you so average today?
There. That would be
12.
16.
8.
So Laura, what'd you give him?
I said 11.
11? 11. What'd you roll again?
12.
12, 11, 16, and 8. Etherean, with you looking up and just trying to like keep everyone herded together and making sure you're getting a little paranoid, not necessarily like you're just trying to make sure you're keeping everybody safe. One of the bird cages is around your height, and it's like 6 feet away from you. As you turn, a singing comes from it, and when you look into the cage, it looks like there's a what would be to you a throat organ laying in the bottom of the cage, and that's where the singing is coming from.
I want it. I want it.
You know it's there.
Papa.
Alright. Alright, everybody, let's keep moving. Now, like, Betharian's like ushering people forward.
She's going, but she's looking.
And as you're walking through, Etherean, because you see this, and now each bird cage is like on the bottom of each one, it just looks like an esophagus, like a throat has been torn and plucked into these bird cages.
Do not follow these sounds. Whatever you do, just keep moving to our destination. And like he's just gonna keep ushering forward.
Does everybody listen?
Yes.
Solara's reading lips.
Papa says so. I want it real bad.
Okay, we travel into the fourth evening. Going up for camp, Fifi. Go ahead and roll me a nature check with advantage.
By the way, I have a rope. Do I have enough rope to like kind of take it apart and to retwine it so that it's just a simple square looking net?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is going to be
When are you
attempt
doing
number
these?
4. I think I like this one the best,
Okay.
where it's closer to the backside, but it's really a skylight and then a net over top of it,
That could come in handy after too.
so that nothing falls down. It's going to be a 10 out of 5 if we don't. Because this will be where it's along the edge of the wall, so like the walls of the hole are lit up, so it's less dark and scary.
Nature.
Push 2. Yeah. Eight.
Advantage.
Roll it again.
Woo! 14.
Boom.
The net did it.
The net did it. So after you tie your net up and you create this barrier, and you're like looking at it, and Fifi's like getting all the angles right, and she's just digging and figuring out. It stays true. And Fifi, it's a winner. It's a winner. What do you do, babe?
She's still in battered form.
And Selko will walk over and look at it. So like test the integrity. Is it knotted?
These are good thoughts.
And I feel like she like is on her haunches when she does that. She's just gonna crawl and crawl around and go into the hole.
I think Fifi will she'll be so relieved that she'll just kind of like lay down and she's just gonna go right to sleep.
Oh god! You know what that means, bitch?
How about one of us just keeps going? There's no way we can take watch with them.
Yeah! Brother! Yeah!
No.
How well has Selka been listening? Very well.
Fifi too?
Well!
Yeah, with supervision.
She don't know that.
Exactly, but we do.
Yeah, but she thinks that she's not being watched.
We've
and she's-
intentionally been doing this from the beginning.
At some point, you're gonna have to let us go. If you love us, let us go.
Maybe like not when it's the night shift
And it's in like a
in like a
weird
deadly
place
zone.
with singing things that are trying to kill us or
You don't
trap
know
us
that.
or lure us. Yeah, about I'll take first shift.
You mean the lake where everybody doesn't come back every fucking time? Okay, well, they need to get better.
Yeah, they just keep drowning.
Yeah.
They need to learn how to swim.
Yeah, dummies. He Shaw. What did you say?
I'll take first shift. I'll
Okay.
have Ignis stay close to the entrance. That way, if I need to send him down, yeah, I can. And then I can at least be the first line of defense as well. And then you get to watch them both.
Mama.
That's funny.
Etherian's taking first watch.
Take watch with Ignis.
Go ahead and roll. Perception check.
5.
5.
This
notice
is what
anything.
happens.
You don't notice anything. You just hear the humming and the singing still upon the wind. But nothing's coming out of the mist right now.
Right now, she says.
Right.
Do you think about anything on your watch? Do you do anything?
I'm keeping an eye out. Writing a little more in my book. Thinking about the previous nights. The night of the dream, especially. I'm still kind of wondering what that glow in the chest was. I'm also just thinking about, yes, still watching them, but how far Selka and PP have come in such a short time. There's still a little bit to go, but they're on their way.
And do you go ahead and wake up Solara after her watch?
When time comes, yeah. And so far so good.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Well, you guys are just letting us sleep the whole night?
18.
Wow. Hell yeah.
You hear, same as Etherian's report, you hear the singing and the bone rattles are a little louder, but nothing comes out of the mist.
Okay. Solara will be spending her time obviously watching, but also in contemplation of just, I think, Demon and, like just kind of going over like memories and thoughts and stuff throughout the years, and then just trying to think of all the possibilities of where it could be at, why, and just trying to figure out what's going on.
And watch goes off without a hitch. And then do you wake up the babes for the 5th day of travel?
Yeah.
Look at us up.
Good rested?
Are we awake now?
Yeah, she said she was waking everyone up.
Yeah.
Someone will crawl out.
I'm so sorry.
It's fine.
There
She'll-
was the starlight with the moon.
No, that's because I've got eyes.
Oh.
Not because I was at all.
Why doesn't suck at my hole?
She crawls out, like wipes off her dress. I'm sure it's kind of dirty now, but she don't care.
No. Fifi laid down moss.
Did you really?
She's been jazzing these fucking holes up. She's pulled out all the works.
That's pretty nice.
Little flowers in the moss.
Yeah, she like picks off the moss off of her dress.
Tiny little like caches of berries along the wall.
Yeah, baby. If that's the case, she'll like sit up.
Give me an investigation check.
They're poisoned, you're dead. Bah.
21!
Because Fifi went all out and did moss and berries, and she tried to make everything just super special for Selka, Fifi didn't realize as she was bringing in some moss, she drug in a bone.
I want it.
So when
Give it
you
to me now.
sat down and you just enjoyed the fruits of Fifi's labor and like
Literally.
you're like, oh, berries, you know, like Fifi's like, and you're like, and when you like are sitting up, you notice like underneath the moss there's like,
Could it be like a vertebrae or something?
yeah, a little bit.
Bum 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 bum.
Oh, that's what you're saying. My bugs and arm. So, she found that, like, as she was sleeping in the middle of the night.
Like when you wake up and you're eating the berries and like because the sun is because of like the cool netted skylight and like the whole like it's a little bit brighter
Yeah.
in here now during the daytime, so you're able to see a little bit better. So when she brings you in berries and you sit up and it's like you see just a little bone that she accidentally brought in with the moss.
So, there's a twinkle in her eye. And again, she is eating her berries, but mixed in with the berries is a vertebrae, and she's just eating around it.
And she notices that the joy is from the bone.
No! It's the berries too, and she's well rested.
No, but when she had all of the things, but when she saw the bone, it was a twinkle.
All you know, or all Selka knows, is that Fifi did that for her.
Okay, but does Fifi notice that the real twinkle and joy at her heart started when she gazed upon the bone?
She had that twinkle in her eye since she came out, bitch. You don't know. Because she found it in the hole.
Insight check.
I'm gonna use it. I'm gonna use this, guys. Never used it before in my life. Okay, so it's 23.
So, while you do notice that Selka is very appreciative of everything you've done and the moss and bringing her in the berries, Selka kind of gave away like a little twinge between her eyes when she sees the bone. And she like when she picks it up like with her berries and she like, but you only notice like a little shift in between her eyebrow. So you can't, it's not like a huge gleeful like, oh my God. But it's like you can tell with Selka there's like a little twinge.
Well, I hope you're happy. You now have a new bone dealer. And she's gonna give up on all the other comforts. She's like, I just gotta give her more bones. And she'll be pleased and happy. That's all I have to do. Yeah.
What's new, brother?
You're gonna find bones everywhere.
Yeah, good. That's my question. I got a skull. I've got a femur. I'm sure I got a skeleton little duck. I've got all sorts of shitty
Your bag's
bones.
gonna be real heavy.
Hell yeah. At some point, I'm gonna make a little person. Then you can make it dance around or something. And it can be our child. We can name it together. Sophie.
Bibble, don't you dare, sneaky bastard.
Right there. Came off my head.
Look at you, you barbarian rogue sneak. So
I
eating
take
berries-
offense to that.
Hmm?
I take offense to that.
That's what he is. He's a barbarian rogue sneak. He's a big hulking boy, but then he sneaks and steals stuff.
Sneaky baby.
He is a sneaky baby. You guys pack up and you head into your 5th day, you start to smell a, like, you know how, like, when you get close to the ocean and the ocean starts to smell, the air starts to smell like the ocean. And with this, it's like as you get closer, you start to be able to smell water. You don't hear it, you can't see it, but you can sense it, you can smell it. And as you walk through the mist, you come into a wall of a dense fog. But you don't see anything through the fog yet. But in front of you is a wall of fog. And Solara, you start to feel like a burning in your hand. And it starts to get a little intense where it's kind of like thrumming like a heartbeat. And when you look in the palm of your hand, your mark is like has a slight glow to it, but there's like a pain in your palm.
I think she'll just look at it. My palm is burning. And my scar is glowing. I don't know why.
That never happens.
So go look at her old scars.
No glow.
Has it ever happened to me before where it's like blood?
Not this
burning?
intense. Like in those lucky moments, you feel like a pressure or like a thrum. This one is almost kind of like there's like a cut
Okay.
opening into your palm.
Did it glow before?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I've had pressure in my hand before when I found stuff, but nothing this intense. Feels like it's being ripped open with a knife. It's never glowed before.
Selka is looking. She's like got it in her face, poking it. Yeah, she's poking it and shit.
You don't need to be poking it. You can look.
No, she doesn't. She looks at it though. Can we see the glow?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Does it look similar or not to what I see? For me.
Similar, but because hers is open, it's slightly more intense. Like almost think of like the neon light brush, where like for you it was like a glow into the chest, and you could see it like that beam coming, but like your skin and everything was in the way, so it was muffled. But with hers, it's like a more intense light.
When maybe you don't have to glow as much. But you mentioned before about your hand hurting, though, right? I'm pretty sure we talked a little bit about that before.
I think we have as well.
When does it hurt?
Feel the pressure when I'm searching for people and I found them or get close to them. I start feeling that pressure.
So maybe it's a good sign that we're getting close.
That's what I'm thinking as well. I wonder if this is to do with Damon.
We can hope. All signs point to yes. Let's be hopeful on it, but also continue to be cautious. Maybe work ahead of the fog, especially with stuff like this. I'm talking about the fog, not Selka.
Huh?
I was talking about the fog, not Selka.
But you said especially with Soka.
No, with stuff like this.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
with the fog, like
Ah!
at the fog.
Liz like the fog, especially with Soka.
No, with stuff like this.
Okay.
I was like, why'd you snark me with that?
So be on guard.
Yes, very much so.
In that time, as you move forward, you hear a really loud splash, almost like an eruption in the middle of something, but you can't see anything. And I haven't tested this music, so I don't know if it's good or bad. So
Well,
I was gonna say, with everything that's going on and hearing that big splash, I think she would be like, "Ooh, this isn't good," and cast false life.
of course it doesn't. Now it doesn't want to go to the TV. So pretend there's epic music going on. But as you walk through the fog, well, as you said you were going towards it.
I said that because of the eeriness of everything, and with that going on, and then as soon as she heard that big splash, she would cast false light. on
Okay.
herself.
Okay.
It's gone.
And then when you're casting that and you hear the splash, what do you do?
It's amazing. And then
Hidden step. Fifi's invisible.
oh, that's cool.
She's there and then she's not.
Does she say anything?
Well, she's waiting. She's like, well, whatever.
Huh?
Like she wants to get closer to the splash.
But does she say anything to us when she turns invisible? Like, hey.
Yeah, it's kind of like instinctual, kind of like, ooh, I inked.
Yep.
And during that time, you hear another splash, and almost like a vortex is blowing up, but you can't see it, and you just hear. What do you do?
Damon!
And you just hear. Just run! And you just hear, and you hear like this womanly laughter from behind. She's like, Solara!
She's fucking running towards it.
this is
Yeah.
So you're running, and you're running through the mist and the fog, and then you come to the lake. And in the middle of the lake, you see these twister vortex of water that's up. And you see Damon in the center of it, and you see his head being pulled back, and his neck is being held with a knife in front of it, and there's a woman behind him, and then she like turns, and you see these bright red eyes. She's like, Solara, come to mommy. And you just, do you do anything in that moment?
Because she's in the middle of the lake in a vortex of water.
Mm-hmm.
I think she'll say, "Why don't you come to me?"
Then you just see Damon, and he just, his neck is back. He's like, Solara, don't run. And when she pulls his neck back, the water then envelops over them both, and then the lake is calm. There are no ripples. Looks like glass. That's where we're gonna end
You
tonight.
are a bitch. You stink. You're stink.